Yeah, that was the big.
He had his friends, right?
Yeah.
So
Actually, it's really funny when you rewatch that film, knowing the twist. It makes a lot of sense because at no point does it. I mean, there's still like being able to shoot and fight blind.
Book of Eli is what you're talking about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is
Hey,
it?
good context clues. Good,
Wow.
critical thinking skills.
Love
but
that
at multiple
film.
Points, like, yeah, at multiple points during the film, like I think when he's trying to trade a lighter for like recharging some batteries on a radio or something like that, he like brings out the lighter and like a normal person would demonstrate it by clicking it on and showing it, but he clicks it on and to make sure it's working, since he can't see, he puts his hand over the flame really quickly, and it's a tick that you don't notice, but when you know he's blind, it's like, oh, that makes good sense. Yeah, no, it's a good.
There's some great things in that film. It's a very well done film.
It still makes
it
still makes no sense like in the fight scenes or anything like that. Like that's
Daredevil. He's actually Daredevil.
It's essentially that.
He's a normal guy though. He's just blind. It's kind of the thing. I don't know.
I'm guessing it's this whole sort of confidence he's been given by this thing, like.
Well, it's also making it's making the statement that his hands are guided by God, or because he's very devout. Which, I mean, if that's what they're going for the movie, okay, but no, I like the movie functionally, structurally. The movie's great.
I just bought a drink upstairs to put in my fridge, and then I remembered that I don't actually have my fridge in my office at the moment because my dad's just nicked it. Because my dad today has gone on tour to Spain with his band.
What an absolute rock star!
I know, well, this man is 65.
The way
and he's
the way you said that was like super annoyed, like a kid just had to deal with.
Oh, for God's sake, he's gone on tour again.
He's done it again.
Well, no, this is
bitches.
He's planning a Canada tour
of a
eventually.
With his
so
dad going out and like getting the mail in his underwear or something for the 5th time.
If you'd ever seen my dad's band, it's like about as embarrassing.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey.
No, it's fantastic.
Musician, I'd be fine with that.
It's fantastic, but it's the whole persona of it. He lives it, and I just like it's even though it's really good, it wasn't originally really good, and even there's always going to be that embarrassment of it, you know.
It wasn't originally good.
I'm just sitting here thinking about how dark I want to go with my response. I'm just not going to say it now.
All right, I'm gonna start streaming.
I already have.
Yeah, me too.
Oh hi. How you doing?
I'm just getting Rivals chat up.
Also, Mitch, did you go to India or China for your tea?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
I think he's asking what type of tea you prefer.
India and Punjab, normally.
Oh, good stuff.
But yeah, no, I've got your.
I mean, there's a reason they stayed there for so long. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. They only went to China for the opioids, and then they went, that's not bad.
Well, no, they went to China to force opioids.
That's true too. Like, oh yeah, those sell like hotcakes. Let's check those shelves.
Remember, history's kind of fucked up.
It is, yeah. Very fucked up.
Welcome to the Three Hags. Can I get anyone a drink?
Oh my God.
The 3 hags. You know,
Sisters?
Google, I'm gonna have to ask you for your list of tavern names because some of those are really good, and I might have to use those.
That's a great tavern name, though. The 3 Hags. That's a good name.
3 Hags.
I think I've been to one that's pretty.
3 Hags would be good. So would the Smiling Hag would be nice as well because you could have like a kind of a cool little.
Well, no, if you have the 3 hags and it's actually ran by 3 hags, would be quite funny.
Well, no, I would love it if it was the 3 hags, but it was ran by 3 older women, and everybody just has the rumor that they're hags.
Yeah.
And that would be like a nice little like adventure hook, and then it probably knowing most D&D parties, it probably end with the 3 sweet old women getting killed. So probably not the greatest.
They're just really like weird.
Oh no.
They're just really weird, but they're also really sweet. Like,
right.
We're sitting at the table and we're waiting for them to.
It's D&D, Midge.
Yeah, that's true. Not all D&D is dark. If you play it with kids, it's like.
Oh no, playing with kids is fine. Actually, this is an out there for some people that don't know. There was recently a new release of a D&D starter box that came out, the Essentials kit, which comes with It's not the Mines of Pendelver, which just has pre-generated characters and like a generated like starting quest for like 1 to 6. This one's actually has like a condensed rule book with like character gen rules and all the SRD stuff, and quite a bit of stuff you need to play, and character sheets. So like you can start off and actually get like if you want to start getting people into D&D, Mines of Pendelver is good just to get the taste of it, and then to start right off with a character, get the essentials kit. But yeah. You're muted. Rival.
You've muted yourself, Rival.
He's fixing something, I think.
Okay.
But yeah.
Or breaking something, or both, maybe.
The essentials kit is really nice.
Yeah.
I've been debating picking it up. Because
We can't hear you now. You're muted still.
We can't hear you. You're still muted.
You're muted on Discord.
You're muted on Discord, Rival. There's a little.
Look up over here.
I think he knows.
There you go.
There you go.
Now try. Yep, we can hear you now.
Yeah, there we
No,
go.
it's because we had problems last week.
Ah.
Where
We can hear you now. You're good.
no one could hear me. Well, you guys could, but they couldn't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
So Red Moogle was on standby.
Ah, right.
Thanks,
with
Red.
the earphones of destiny. Basically, she's watching
Destiny!
the stream
Cool.
just to go, yes, I can hear him.
Thank you,
That's
Red.
it.
You did good.
Red did
Fantastic.
good. Red did good. Okay.
Oh,
Now there may be a little bit of a kind of a weird thing when Crimson turns up because
I
I've
need
got
to
a
do the
second
same.
setup, but I don't know where his camera's going to thing, so I'm going to have to shrink the screens and things. So
a little tip you might want to try, because Rival, do you have it like so like there's our names on near our camera? Okay.
no,
So then
because I did that for the first week. I got them all set up with names and everything, and I had all the cameras sorted out, and then half the people didn't turn up.
ah.
I was gonna say
And I
don't
was
do
all
that
sad.
because that'd be a lot of extra effort.
But
As Midge
I do
knows on his
I,
Saturday
I,
night.
I do that on a Saturday night, and
I see sometimes when the stream starts, I'm like, oh, Midge. Oh, you poor boy.
it's fine. It's fine.
But
Everything's
no,
fine.
I've just got
what should
boxes.
happen? Yeah, what should happen is that all the cameras will be will be equal after he joins. So
Yeah.
they'll all
Yeah,
be-
I get that, but it's just
No,
that
it's,
because we've got
Well, now
on
you-
Discord
yeah.
at the moment. I've got a massive Utari camera,
Oh, hi.
If
I
I
have a massive
if I
rival.
want, yeah, I have a massive.
Which
Atari
which
as
is a
well.
picture of Utari with his helmet and a fag hanging out his mouth. So, which is great,
Hey, it's called a cigarette, alright?
but
Yeah. Remember, Twitch is a U.S.-owned company, and that has a very different meaning here.
yes, it does.
Yeah.
He has a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. I apologise
There
for
you
that,
go.
people.
There you go.
So when Crimson gets here, I'm going to have to resize Utari's camera and then resize Crimson's camera.
we'll be fine. We'll get there.
And I'll
Yeah,
just
if
go
I
and have
if
an
I had
aneurysm
known
at
you
the
needed
same time.
that, I could have got my tablet and had Ambient Bot join in to just be a.
Why didn't you do that?
Oh well.
Because you would have had to tell me beforehand. I would have to go get my tablet from my workshop.
Oh, that's right. Just blame me for it. Why don't you?
I can literally just pull up my phone and I think I could join.
Pete Greer, thank you very much for the lightning bolts of doom.
A couple of other announcements just from me. We might have a podcast editor in the works, so the podcast version of this should be returning very, very soon. Huzzah!
Entertainment for work.
Yeah. And finally,
Yeah, so you uploaded 2 episodes this week.
oh yeah, no, that was just because they didn't release when I told them to release. Because YouTube. And then the final thing is a thing to people that are watching on my end. I will definitely be at PDXCon 2019. I finally had that confirmed. So if you're going to be in Berlin for that, let me know. And yeah, I'll be there. All right, I'm ready.
Ooh. Fancy.
Utari, I just want to say you have a very nice face. Looking at your stream, you have a very nice face.
Thank you.
Okay.
Put it out
Oh
there.
wait, I need to get Utari's stream up as well. Utari.
Yeah, because Utari's streaming now. 'Cause he a badass motherfucker. That's why.
Hey, stream it again.
Bonzo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've my new gaming rig's in the works.
Ooh.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I took your advice.
What advice?
I'm going for the Ryzen 7 3700X instead of the 3800.
Yeah, You're better. Yeah, it's just not worth the extra money for the 3800. In all honesty.
I did try ask Red Moogle if I could go for the Ryzen 9, and after much discussion and some
I mean,
threats of being tickled, I went down to the 3700X.
yeah. Well, you can always upgrade later to the 3900.
I know, but it's really
that's
nice.
the thing. It's the same socket type, so you're.
I don't know. I don't know why, but I just imagine Moogle's hand just coming out of nowhere and just slapping Rival in the back of the head when he's talking about it.
So she just does that because I am incredibly ticklish. And
I'm
I
a
can't
tickly
breathe when I'm
bitch.
tickled. And she literally just goes, yes, okay.
Yes, okay, I understand. I'm sorry.
All
It's the
right.
finger of doom.
Right, are we ready to start?
Okay.
No, because we
whenever
haven't
you
made Utari laugh ridiculously yet.
No, not yet. But if you do, I'll probably cough up my guts because I've been cold.
Oh no.
That's alright. I do it at least once a stream, you know that.
Rival dies like one stream. We bring him back every time.
We've just got him in a cupboard, and
Yeah.
we take him off
Oh,
like
damn, we've killed that one.
yeah.
Comes the clone.
Yeah, I'm in the corner just like Revivify.
I like the idea that we've got like a rival machine, and you just press a button, and a new one falls out, and it just like somehow has the memories of all the others. Just like,
Hey.
Yeah, it just works.
okay, let's find you some
actually-
clothes.
He's actually just an AI construct. That's all he is.
Yeah, I
So
am a
he's way-
Cylon. We
he's
just
a
downloaded
Wayum?
me to a new body.
He's a Wayum of our group. He's coming back.
Right, shall we get on?
Maybe.
Okay. I did it. I mentioned the Star Trek.
You
Okay.
did it. Well done. Congrats.
Yay. Okay.
Do you feel good about yourself now, Roach?
I mean, I could just do this. You know, pop all my fingers, but I'm not gonna keep doing that because Rival hates it, and once he starts paying attention, it's gonna annoy him.
Oh, I'm paying
So-
attention. I'm just ignoring you.
It's called biting his tongue.
Yes.
Ah,
And his face. He's
Very
biting his-
painful.
Yeah.
Not
You
that
see
you
blood
care
coming
about
from his
that.
lips.
That may have had something to do with the Jade Island enemies, because I like that idea.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell me what
turn is it?
or freaks you guys out.
Demir's
It
turn.
starts at the top of Demir's turn, because that's how we work.
Right.
Oh, it's spring loaded. I can't help
Shall
it
we?
now, It's
well-
spring loaded now. I can't help it.
We'll do a quick recap, shall we?
Yeah, because we are in the middle of fighting, so.
Yeah. So
Uh,
I'll quickly do a recap then. So, last time on Sleeping Giants, we went and investigated a case that kind of fell upon us. A mysterious amulet was either placed or misplaced on Isaac, and Isaac took it to the authorities. Whilst in the market of... Oh my goodness, the town name has left me.
it's only one of the largest towns in the world.
Yep.
Don't worry. Takova.
Takova, of the Gold River Republics. And there we are. I'm trying to do this without notes, so forgive me.
No, never.
And we were having a lovely, lovely evening, spending a little bit of money and relaxation
lot of
time
money.
in a well-to-do establishment. Some of the party ate some phoenix, like proper... Oh, we went through some gold that night. The next morning, the authorities caught up with us and informed us that this person was missing and was wanted on the kidnapping of children. We couldn't consciously progress in our own path without at least taking a cursory look into the investigation and maybe helping the police, where we stumbled upon some facts that they had missed and managed to trace the offending person to the forest. In the forest, we encountered a spirit tree of some kind and some zombies, which were inhabiting this now dark and miserable place. It's kind of the good in the world is less so in this forest, it seems. A lot of good energy has left, allowing the dark to infest it. But we beat them, and we have progressed forward to the cottage that we were so destined to find, which was decorated with offal, and also the corpse of the person we were looking for. So that's a bit annoying. But
Mission
we
accomplished.
mission accomplished. No, it seems that the clear clue as to who the real perpetrators were was staring us right under the nose, and now we are in a fight against a coven of green hags. But we'll get more onto that after the fight once we get more information. It is Demir, our lovely NPC party member's turn. So what's Demir doing, Roach, Mr. DM?
Demir. Well, Demir's going to load up combat.exe.
What's Demir's demeanor?
Oh god. Cease. I wanna die.
Comma dash this unit attack.
Oh god.
It's like JavaScript, but it's all in Russian.
Mongolian.
I was the only scripting experience I have is in Arma, so I was just thinking about how to program somebody in a unit in Arma to attack. Things like, fuck it, parentheses, this unit, comma, to dash. Like it'd be horrible. Demir, who has had Bless cast on him by Arwan, I believe, cast Bless.
No, I would cast Bless.
No.
Bless is a
You
cleric
cast
thing.
Bless.
The cleric did it, yeah.
Yeah.
right. I don't know. The bard could probably figure out how to cast Bless at some point.
Bards can do bless, I know.
Yeah,
Oh.
so
It's a level 1 spell for them as well.
yeah. Don't worry. Everybody's equally obsolete in the face of bards.
We had this discussion, yes.
Yep, but not on stream. So Demir's going to... He's not riding. He's got his shield. I think he's going to go ahead and do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet up. Does he have any ranged combat ability? Should know.
Probably
I
has like
make
a
him.
throwing axe, maybe. That seems like something that.
Swear he had a
has
bow.
He has a singular dagger. That is,
That's
This is
20-foot
movement.
range.
Utari, could you type yeet in the chat and?
no, it's
use
20.
it
It's
as
20/60.
suggestion?
So it's up to so you can.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a
but it's
maximum
20
distance.
foot of effective range.
Well, 20 feet until he gets disadvantage.
Yeah.
Effective
Same
range.
with throwing axes, I think.
A freaking
Fine.
dagger costs 2 gold pieces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Weird.
You
man.
one for some reason.
set the pricing, you beat.
You beat. That's the term. I
So
have.
weaponry in D&D is like one of the only things that's kind of expensive.
Well,
Yeah.
in magic.
And armor.
Okay, I think
And
Demir's
armor.
gonna.
That's what I mean.
I think
And
Demir's
anything
gonna,
else that you actually want, to use.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna move forward with his second action. And go 5, 10, 15, 20,
Huh.
25.
It's the
Get
Uteshian
into
way
it.
of saying yeet.
Yes.
Yeah. Huh.
It's a much longer
It
word
Actually,
than
goes-
I don't know
Uteshian.
what
it's not actually that. The actual characters are not that different from the actual word. Just like the T is flipped upside down. There's no backing to the E's in every single one tail, and the
Oh, yeah.
Y is just a little bit cocked to the side.
You're a
It's
little bit
essentially
cocked to the side.
Yeah. Okay, so he's just gonna use both of his actions to dash up to oh, you fucking know, Green Hag 2. And I forget, does Action Surge come back at a short rest, or is that a long
Yes.
rest?
Short rest.
I think you mentioned.
Short rest.
Yeah.
So did you guys take?
Yes,
a short
you
rest?
took.
No.
You gave us a
Oh,
short
gave-
rest.
Oh yeah.
You gave it a short rest. Don't even think about trying to take that away from us.
All right. So he got his Action Surge back. So he's gonna hold that.
You took my
And
means.
wait.
You cannot take my short rest.
So he's just gonna hold there.
You
And
may
he's gonna
take
pro-
our
he's
lives,
gonna-
but you'll never take our short rest.
Yeah, he's just
And
gonna,
Mikey's
he's gonna
going.
hold there. He's gonna hold there and hold her down by the threat of a attack of opportunity, actually,
Okay.
because that makes the most tactical sense. Isaac. 20 feet
Okay.
in the air, or however many feet up in the air you were, because you're flying,
25
remember?
foot. Yeah.
25 feet up in the air.
Gives me
And
advantage
you're
on
right over the other
range,
side of the map
correct?
from me, aren't you?
I think he is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's 100 feet away.
Hundreds of feet, hundreds.
Yep.
I tell you.
I'm.
Spread out. We are so spread out that even zoomed out, I'm struggling to get people in with having the
Yeah,
tracker
so
on my
mad.
character sheet open.
Yeah, it's a big. It was this just shack in the center of a clearing, and you all decided to take like a semicircle approach. Like,
No, I'm fairly sure that was something to do with Isaac deciding that, not
That
the
was
rest
me.
of us.
That's a good idea. It might have been a back door.
one-room shack.
Actions. So yeah, it's being in the air. Do I get advantage on ranged?
see,
Because I'm at a
Normally-
higher.
yeah, but you're only 25 feet up. See, normally when you're next to somebody, if you're on one level above, so like a 5-foot drop up or up, you get advantage on the attack. I don't know if you're 25 feet up and 100 feet away, if that's equivalent.
Someone get some Pythagorean maths out here.
Because because if you were 30 feet up, I would give you it because I think that makes.
You're
sense,
saying I've got to go
'cause
higher.
I'd say yeah, you'd have to go a bit
Okay,
higher.
I'll go another. I'll not go another.
Because the angle's really low from 100 feet at 25.
I'll
foot.
go
It's
another
not that high.
10, 15 foot. We go 15 foot.
Okay,
I'll go
okay.
another. I'll use half my
15 feet
movement to
up.
go for. So that makes me
So you're
40 foot in the air.
yeah,
40 foot.
40 foot. Yeah, 40 foot. I'll allow it at that point. I'll
Okay.
allow it at that point because yeah, that you're closer
So
to the 1-2
I'm gonna
ratio that you're
hit
supposed
this
to. Yeah.
thing with a guiding bolt.
Pew! I've got my Russian viewer on today.
Oh,
Talking
hey,
in
how you
Russian,
doing, Russian?
and no one knows
It's
how
a
to speak
25,
Russian, so
which it hits.
Rettmuggle's
Hold
doing.
on a second. Never mind. She won't do it.
Everyone's
gonna
just
try
having
and
a
counterspell
like,
me.
Please speak English. I do not know what you're saying.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, bitch. Yeah, it's a hit.
No.
That's 20 damage,
Ooh.
and it
Nice.
grants advantage on the next person to attack her. Guiding bolt, everybody.
Actually,
That was already applied to the creature.
Oh, really?
Granted
Cool,
advantage
actually.
is yeah,
Right.
that's an automatic thing. One duration.
Okay.
It's for one turn. Okay, yeah. So you cast your spell, and from your fingertips, a bolt of white hot energy streaks out.
Yeah.
After images of gold and light. As it races forward, strikes her square in like the swell of the back.
Oh,
And,
oh.
which one is
That's
this?
going steam.
This is 2. So that's
This is the one
that's
in-
Fangjaw.
Isn't this the one that's
Yeah.
relatively pretty, except for the face?
Except for the face, which has like fangs and jaw, like around her jaw, and just like these big tusks and stuff. So,
Mm.
so yeah, she screams out whenever she's struck, and you can see like the energy kind of bubble around the skin that's exposed. It's not
yeah.
And then I'm going to move to there, if that's okay.
you moved up.
15. Yeah, so I've still got another 15.
That's fine then, yeah.
The smell of burning flesh from radiant light is filling the area. It's
Mm.
not pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely not pleasant as well because it's hag flesh. So it's
Oh,
like,
no.
It's really moist and mildewy.
Oh,
So-
no. It smells like mold?
Yeah, burning mold. Do you ever smell burning mold? It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. And that's the end of your turn, so we go to Sash.
Hi, how you doing? Nice to see y'all.
Doing fine. Combat.
It's
Yeah.
good combat time, you know. So let me see about movement. So it's 35. Okay, that's weird. That's like on the line. All right. I'm guessing charging doesn't increase your movement like it does in other systems. Is that another thing that happens in 5e? No.
No,
Hmm.
no. There are things that there are certain I think class things for charging, but it'd be like I think doesn't a barbarian get like a certain subclass barbarian get like a charge or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but not everybody because basically it's just you moving.
It's not like playing Warhammer
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
Or Pathfinder where you double your movement on the charge if you're charging.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
You
get
don't-
extra.
yeah.
F. Oh well, it's fine.
You
There's
can
no-
tell Mikey plays Pathfinder often.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Pathfinder.
There's no declaring charges.
Yeah, all right, I'll move to there then. That's okay.
If there was, I'd love Overwatch mechanics.
Oh yeah.
There is a
Yeah,
feat that
I-
allows you to do that in this Overwatch.
Yeah, I think so. It's So it's definitely it's based around archery, but you like if anybody moves within your certain cone of sight or something like that, you can get
Yeah.
attack opportunity.
That's a thing, I think, in
I know.
XCOM 1 and 2 as an ability.
Yeah.
If you're a support class, where
I
you,
mean,
like,
yeah.
something move.
Well, yeah, but no, I think there is a feat in
In
D&D
D&D
that does
5e,
that.
yeah.
And there's also like
it does
feats
other
and
things
other
too,
things.
though. It's like a
Yeah.
it's
It's-
all feats do multiple things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because they're so rare in 5e compared to other systems, because you have to give up a whole lot.
Well, it's not Pathfinder where they have books full of feats.
And
so-
like fighters get like 17 or 18 feats or more. I think.
yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyway,
So
I'm
what
gonna
do
throw
you
my
do?
hack at her because fuck her. 'Cause I'm right next to her.
All right.
So if I click this button, it should automatically use advantage, right? Because of the way that it's set up, right? I
It
think
should, yes. It
Let's just
should.
see how it works. I'm already targeting
Yes.
her. Oh yeah, cool.
And
that's
you
I rolled
and it
two
au-
twos.
You rolled 2 2s, but and it also automatically rolled your bless with that too.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
cool.
pretty freaking
Oh,
cool,
yeah.
actually.
Axis goes flying
that's really
past her
good to
head.
know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you have bless on you, you'll automatically have the D4 rolled, which is great.
That's
Which,
really
I mean, is
useful.
exactly. It should because you don't run out of it. You just
Yeah.
keep rolling a d4 with everything you get. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
That's
Every
good.
attack roll, every save, I believe, and that's it.
Yeah, attack and
that is
because
my
I can
turn
see
because-
the effect code and that's what it says. Yeah, you throw the axe. It just kind of you throw it with a good amount of force, but you're this wasn't how it was supposed to go. So you're going from waiting to attack really quickly, and you just weren't set up. You just didn't have the stance right. Your foot was in the wrong position to throw, and it just kind of just straight across.
You just really
And
wasted
missed.
my advantage I gave, really.
Yeah, you did.
And it's gone. Yeah. Yep. The
Yeah.
advantage is gone.
There's only one
Yeah.
use.
Oh, that sucks. Oh well.
Like,
Oh well.
oh well. I saw a
That really
19 and a
sucks.
2, and I'm like, oh cool, hope it's a 19. Nope.
Nope.
But yeah, it also
So
takes out
R1.
my hand axe ammo because I have 2 of them, so it takes one off.
Yeah. So R1's turn, which
Oh.
is eyes. Which
Yeah,
is
I've been
Midge's
playing him. Yeah.
responsibility.
So, R1's got
It'd
his.
be great. Well, it wouldn't be great, but it'd be freaking hilarious if R1 died in this combat right as Crimson got into the call.
Don't say shit like that. Oh wait, I need to
Alright,
quickly.
Mitch.
I need to quickly.
roll.
Sorry, I need to go back to the spells list that you sent me.
Alright, mate, you need to roll one last death save for R1. Fail.
Hey guys, I'm
sorry,
here.
I'm late. Oh, that's fun.
Not
I'm
that we
sorry.
do
So
that.
sorry, Chris. I'm so sorry.
Not that we do that, because we're nice and we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay,
we-
on.
If you have to start taking death saves and you fail your death saves, I'm not gonna say you guys. You're dead.
Can
Fail your death saves.
hold on? I need to read up what one spell does. I think what he's
You
gonna
got, like,
do
3 healers.
is
You're dead. It's your fault at that point.
You got a
yeah.
good
To be
point
fair,
there,
we've
yeah.
got a lot of healing capabilities. This
Yeah,
is-
You got
You're
a
dead.
clerical life. You got a bard, and you got a sorcerer who has access to.
It's a healing
The
spell.
healing,
Whose
yeah.
main heals. So who mainline heals spell. Like yeah. If you're dying in this party, it's your fault. So at that point, you've done something wrong.
Also, I think it's funny how I think the cleric is the only one who's ever actually had to make a death save so far. The clerical life actually had to make it. I think I made one.
I think R1's made a death save before, didn't
I'm
he? Or
pretty
was
sure
that?
Isaac as well.
Yeah. You guys have got.
Okay.
You guys have got.
I'm
death
gon-
saves, but you
I'm-
just never did.
I've
do
definitely
that
made them.
much. Yeah.
I'm gonna have R1 cast Phantasmal Force on Green Hag 1.
Green Hag 1.
I
Green
put-
Hag 1.
Green Hag 1 is the one with the. She's the big rotund one, right?
She's
That,
the one in full health
No,
as well.
she's the one. She's the one with the doll's mask
Oh,
covering
right,
her face, and
Yeah.
it's completely covering all the rest of her body.
So,
So
it says you craft an illusion to take root in the mind of the creature. I'm gonna say that it imagines itself encased in stone suddenly,
encased in.
as in
I
like
gotta
there.
read- I
So
have to
like
read that word.
well, it says you craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that you can see. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
no
say you
larger than a
can't
10-foot
change-
cube.
I'm gonna say with the way that reads, you can't change their perception of their self. Only.
No. I'm saying it's like around them, like they've suddenly encased.
Oh, like there's
yeah.
a wall of stone, or like there's
Like-
there's a wall of stone.
Like they're
encasing them.
inside a hollow cone of
Okay.
stone.
All right,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like
Not
they were-
like
they
carbonite.
turned to
No.
stone.
Um,
No, like
all right, all right.
like a
No,
mine,
no.
You know, you're inside.
So
Okay.
yeah, as in they've been put in some sort of
So they have to
stone
make-
prism.
They have to make an intelligence save, DC 15,
Yeah.
and so they're gonna do that.
I think you can make them roll that from the thing. Ah, they
yeah,
succeeded.
They succeeded with the 19. So unfortunately, R1 starts like doing a little. What does he
Little
use for
Jake, he's
music?
like, you know, he's got.
Well, he can bring his swords and stuff. So
that's yeah. So he starts making these like really complex noises with like the because I don't want to say he's hitting the blades of the swords because that makes me cringe as somebody.
Yeah.
who's done that. He's hitting the hilts of his swords together really like melodically for a few seconds, and there's
I like the idea that his swords have little nooks in them, so when he goes through the air, they do like different notes.
that could be something too as well. And yeah, he's just going through and he's making this, and the hag like gets stiff for a split second, but then
Realizes.
shakes her
And
head, and she
R1
realizes
noticing that he's gonna go to the left.
run, run away. All right, so is he just running there? That's where you want?
Yep, please.
I'm going to assume yes. Fucking a plate as big as his head of Yorkshire puddings. As big as his head. You can't get rid. We can see it.
Oh dear.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Mitch,
Mitch.
there's something physically wrong with you. Do you have?
Yes,
a
there
word?
is.
I had my dinner, so that I didn't go over my calorie limit today, was 2 potatoes that I made into fries. 2 potatoes that fit in my hand that I made into fries without oil to air fry them. So
Oh, that's so nice though. The air frying is so good though. I love it.
Oh,
so
no, it is.
dry and
Oh, it's-
crisp. Mm.
Well, actually, no. I cook them so that they're just not fully crisp, because I like mine to have a little bit of give to them. I don't like I don't like them being burned. I use russets, so air frying with russets is kind of it doesn't work as well. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I cook. And that's
do
the
like
end of your
cooking.
turn. Yeah,
We all
no,
love
I love cooking. Is at the end of R1's turn. All right.
Erwin's turn.
Erwin's turn. So let's see, what's a Dollfoot gonna do?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot that they rolled the exact same initiative all down the board. So they
Oh no, they just because they were all a part of the pack, I just had them roll mass.
Oh, you had them roll 1. Okay.
They all just rolled one, so it made it.
I
a
just
bit
thought it
easier.
was like super ironic that they all rolled 12.
That would be amazing. Who's okay? So 3 and 2 have both been invisible, but 1 has not, because 3 was the one that you guys initially saw.
Yes.
The one we initially saw was shot out of invisibility, remember?
Invisibility, yeah, and then
And the other one attacked Justinia.
2 attacked Justinia while invisible to get him because
Yeah.
he crossed her.
Back
Okay.
in a tinkle.
So
It was
1
very nice of her.
1 is going to well, she's gonna run, or not run. Or run? Yes? No? She'll make a
Maybe.
decision. She's gonna spread a
Some
little
point.
bit outward, go 10 feet that way. And who is the most dangerous here?
You've got
Who's
the
thing?
big barbarian, the other big barbarian, and the big dragonborn. So
Demir's not a barbarian. Demir's wearing half plate and has like a long sword and a shield with like an emblem on it. He's a straight fighter. He's
a
fairly
badass.
civil. He's wearing stuff that is obviously Uteshian, but he's much more refined. It's more of like he has the.
all right, so you got a barbarian, a fighter, and a
a
cleric.
fighter and a cleric, but a fucking humongous cleric.
Yeah.
Who's done the most damage here? I think.
Nobody. I don't think any of us have gotten any attacks in yet because I did my turn.
Are you kidding me? All 3 of them have been damaged. All 3 of them have been damaged.
Yeah, but I don't think it was by us. Like we didn't have. I don't
Yeah,
think
it was.
myself, Justinia, or Demir have done anything. Have we?
It was all the Rangers.
Yeah,
It was
it was
all the
range.
yeah. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna roll here to see which one of the ranged characters are gonna get hit. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So that's gonna be cast eye bite already. Blop, blop. I gotta. There's no way of getting the coven as a character token you can drop in. So it's all just spells I have to memorize. I have to put on and kind of figure out like
How they work?
in-
Yeah, that sucks.
how they work. So
It shouldn't
It's
be
a
too
good-
long now though until the Unity upgrade. So maybe they'll include that then.
no, I think that what they've said is just going to transfer this because all the coding will be the same. It's just the engine that they're using. So all this stuff that I've bought already, all the source books and everything, will just transfer directly over. So just as is. I wish they did fix a couple of things because there's a couple of 5th edition foes that are not coded correctly. Like
Maybe
that
being in
tree.
the Unity engine will make things a little.
Well, just
easier.
stuff missing.
Yeah.
Missing and taken from other creatures was something I noticed in the last fight you guys had. As you can see within range.
I'm back.
Sorry, I'm reading. I have to read quickly. Okay, so she's going to cast a spell using she grabs something inside of one of her sleeves and brings it out, and you see this odd object in her hand, and it's a like random doll's foot that she uses to cast with, and she's holding it up, and she's looking directly at you, Rivlon, and it's a guttural speech that has no rhythm to it, and it's just like it's shifting ever onward. And she's going to cast Phantasmal Killer on you. So that okay, so she used that spell.
I
Got
just
it.
saw Midge's face light up. Just look up at the camera and go, "Oh,
So you need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Of course I do. Where am I? Oh, that's right. I'm up here. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Oh, you sweet. Oh.
oh, good roll." Well done.
18.
God damn.
I think if you target Rivellon though and click the save thing on the spell, it'll do it automatically though. Not sure.
No, not in the way that this is working, because there's no. I'm bringing it up through the spells sheet.
Fair,
going
yeah,
through there,
yeah.
so it's not programmed like that, unfortunately. Yeah, no, that DC was 12 plus 1. DC was 13, so you beat that handedly.
Well done.
Oh, good.
So on a
Claps.
failed save, on a successful save, the spell ends.
Just
All right. Yeah. So no, that did not go. Damn it. That was.
Roach's face is just I'm so upset.
Well, every spell that they've tried so far, that you've saved against, actually, because
I got me with one, didn't I?
No, I counterspelled one, didn't I?
Yeah. Eye bite didn't go through, and neither did I think
This
one
thing.
other
Blight?
thing
Whatever it
was-
is.
Blight. Yeah, I think it was blight that they were casting. Damn. All right.
I like how you're even like going against somebody who has probably one of the lowest wisdom scores here and isn't proficient in wisdom saves.
Yep. All right, that's the end of that hag's turn. So 2, which is down here with Demir.
And it's currently being surrounded by large people.
Yep. Okay, yeah, she's just gonna go for the old.
Ye old.
Tried and
uh,
trusted stab.
claws. Yep, using her claws. So,
Better hope those
Go
aren't
ahead.
infected, because they probably are, because she's a hag.
and that was a 25 to hit, which hits Demir handedly.
Oh, poor boy.
Boy, and damage.
Oh.
Rolled 2 1s. Rolled 2 1s
nice.
on 2d8.
Did you just say those
88.
claws hit handedly? Was there meant to be the pun there?
No, it wasn't. I just did that naturally.
I was ignoring it.
I noticed it, and I was
I gotta
like,
give myself a hand. That was good.
Ah!
Oh, please stop. Do not make me get on a plane.
I'm the only one who's willing to DM. You have to deal with me.
This is where like we all meet up in the Netherlands, and I just walk up the road and just go "fuck you" and then walk away. Just go home.
I wouldn't say I didn't deserve it. All right. So and she's also going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15. Let's kind of do a little bit of a roundabout away around Demir, so that she can't be threatened with flanking as easily.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna be spicy when I get here.
Yeah. And so Hag 3, the big one, the very fat hag, is going to go ahead and cast. What is she gonna cast? She's gonna cast Polymorph on. Hold on, I just gotta double check this spell just so I remember. Polymorph. It's not true polymorph. That would be great.
Truly polymorph would be so OP at this level because we'd have to.
Oh no, definitely.
Okay, someone is now playing the rest of the campaign as a squirrel.
I think you can use dispel magic at a high enough level. I think you can.
Yeah, but none of us have have a high
like
enough spell slot. We need a level 5 spell slot,
We'd have
and we haven't even got level 4 ones yet.
We'd have to probably go to somebody who could cast spell magic and hope that they would be able to do it.
Lucky enough for you, you're at Tarkova, which has like multiple
yeah.
magic schools in it, so
Yeah.
that's something.
There is that.
All right, yeah,
Ustenia
she's
is
gonna
now a
cast
field mouse.
Polymorph on Ustenia.
Oh boy.
So I
Ustenia,
need you
welcome to being a field mouse.
yeah, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I'm so glad I gave you bless now. You have no idea.
So make your
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Bless will automatically apply to it, which is cool. So. Oh!
Son of a bitch!
Oh!
Nice! Oh hell yeah!
Quite literally, none of these spells are hitting because you're succeeding every save, every
Where we
fucking
shouldn't.
save. Where you shouldn't. All right, so yeah, you guys haven't rolled under. Fucking hell. Yeah, she's just gonna go ahead and not turn you into a cat.
Aw. Ustenia is a cat.
Because you're wearing a cat, it was gonna be ironic. That was the.
Ah,
Because they have a sense of humor while they eat children. So. Yeah, okay. She's gonna go 5. Well, actually, no, she's gonna stay there. She's gonna move down this way. 5, 10. All right. Yeah, that's the end of her turn. All right, Ustenia, it's your turn. God damn it.
Ustenia, fuck him up, dude. Do it.
I would like to
Fucking
do that.
ruin him.
Okay. All right. You're now
I'm
flanking.
Rage.
All right. Do your rage. Hey, he didn't have to do anything there. You knew exactly how to do it.
Hey,
We're
I'm
learning.
learning at last.
It
And,
only took us a
I'm-
year.
It's because we haven't had an off
apply-
week.
I'm
He
going
passed
to
that
apply
intelligence check, I think.
I'm going to apply the greatest cure for headaches. I'm going to apply a silvered longsword directly to face. Directly to face.
To all those children who don't get that reference, there used to be a commercial that we're referencing. Fucking, you rolled a 10 and you still got a 20.
Yeah, 10 plus 3 plus 7, because thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I'm disgusting.
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You are
Jesus
a nasty
Christ.
boy.
Yeah.
You are a
All right,
nasty
yeah.
boy.
Ustenia in
ahead.
close combat is Rivellon at ranged combat.
Yes.
Yeah. It's 11 damage.
11
And
damage.
I'm going to
Yep.
attack again.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
More sword to face.
17. Fucking what? What? What?
That was a natural 8, plus 2 from Bless, plus 7 from Strength.
Fucking bless, Scott. Well, actually, no. You still would have hit with fucking that.
And that's
15.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's 3 plus 6 9. Hey. Nice.
They have like an AC of
That's
16, so
21.
that's like.
Yeah. So it's 21 damage total, and that's my turn.
You sure? You sure you just don't want to?
Actually, no, you should have been rolling at advantage for both of those because you're flanking, right?
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
you're
you
right,
should
but It
have.
doesn't matter.
Well,
you
it
could have gotten
does.
a
You could
natural
have.
20 and
Yeah, it could have
fucked them
crit.
right up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, it's already.
Just remember
we've already
for
done
next
the
time.
damage. We've
Yeah,
already
it's
done
too
the damage,
late.
so-
Let's
yeah. If he hadn't rolled the damage, then I would have said yes. Go ahead. But we already did that. So, Rivalon, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I will move to there, please.
All right.
Thank
You
you.
may.
Thank you very much. My Hunter's Mark is still on Green Hag 3.
All right. That is yes. Yes. That is yes. Yes. It's a natural 20. You just rolled a natural 20 to hit Green Hag.
Holy shit.
So
Fuck 'em
I'll
up.
roll me damage.
Yep.
Oh.
Go ahead. Roll your damage, you son of a bitch.
Speaking of criticals,
An extra 1, although that's not showing because it's gone on my combat tracker. 1 second, I'll re-roll that.
5 extra damage on Green Hag 3.
Damn.
And now my second
Alright.
attack.
Oh, I forgot you have a second attack.
Hey! One of you guys, you guys missed one.
Finally.
I mean, to be fair, Roach, we've had times where
I'm turning it around. They're turning it around.
Finally, they've missed like twice. I threw an axe at one of them, which missed, and Rivalon shot one, which missed.
Hey. And is that the end of your turn, Rivalon?
Yes, because I've used my move and my everything else. So
Don't you still have a bonus action?
yes, I moved my Hunter's Mark.
Oh, I thought your Hunter's Mark was on 3. I didn't think it, but okay. All right, no, that's fine.
Yeah, but I can't do anything else because all my other bonus things are either healing people by touching them, or disengaging from combat without.
Oh, you don't
getting,
have
an
you don't
attack.
have like what's that thing that thorn or that
Hail of Thorns. No.
Halo thing?
can't be
I got
used
rid of
with
that
Hunter's
in-
Mark. They're both
Yeah.
concentration.
Oh, that's good point.
And all my cohorts normally end up being really, really close to the person I'm actually trying to
That's
hit with my
true.
Hail of Thorns, so they would
That's
take damage as well.
I remember that. All right.
We have like
so
well, currently we have 3 melee-based people. We usually only have 2, so.
so
Sorry,
that's
no, we usually have 4.
Demir's turn. Demir is going to go ahead and well, he sees a target.
He sees a target.
Hello,
Yeah,
JP.
well, this target. Might as well fuck him up.
He sees a target and
Don't forget to put advantage on that.
Right, I'm ready for my food coma.
He's just gonna fucking pass out in his chair. Just, I'm dead.
It's probably like a
fuck you, Mitch.
It's probably like a 2,000 calorie meal.
I can't even eat. I can't eat that much in a whole day.
I mean, that is my only meal today.
That's also incredibly
I have
bad
to
for
have
you,
500. I
so.
have to have 500 calories
It's
left.
because I was at work earlier and I didn't eat beforehand.
So
So I had a big
he's
dinner.
going to attack with his longsword, one-handed, because he's using a shield. With advantage. He rolled a 4 and a 3. Though he did roll max with his D4, and plus 4, which gave him a 12 max, which is not enough.
Damn
So
it.
he only gets one attack because he's only level
5, right?
4. Only level 4. So
He's such a
That
sweet
is-
young boy.
Demir's turn. Actually,
So
I think
that
he's
was-
your. I think he's whose age? He might not be the youngest. I don't actually know.
I'm
He's-
20
he's young.
something.
Yeah, Demir. He's it's in his profile. Demir's 30.
Okay, he's
Damn,
not the
Demir's
youngest.
actually
I'm
older,
I'm
yeah.
younger.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yes.
think that. Wow. He's got that youthful exuberance about it, no?
Yeah, he's just younger than Ustenia. That's it.
That's fair, yeah.
And Ustinia is like one of those like, he's like just super buff, so you can't really tell his age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that really high testosterone. It's kept his face really young, and he hasn't
It's
grayed out yet.
yeah, it's like trying to like carbon date a brick.
Yeah. So how do we carbonate this man?
excellent-
That's
I
a
don't
very
know.
apt way of describing that.
Christina.
That is a very weird way. It's your turn, Isaac.
Yes. So I am going to move 30. Boink.
Sure you want to move?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. You sounded unsure, so I'm just.
Yeah, I
giving you
want to
the
move 30.
chance. Okay.
And then I am gonna shoot that one with. Where is it? Just gonna pop out a casual firebolt
Counterspell.
against a cantrip. Okay.
She's not doing so well.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a
He's like,
sorcery
"Bitch."
point to cast another firebolt at her.
All right, you have that right.
I missed.
That's a miss.
If.
So that was a whoop, nothing happened, huh? Whoop, and missed because of the confusion.
It scorched the ground in front of her. Just like a little streak of fire, like in front of her. You didn't judge.
And then
the
he
range.
says something along the lines of, "Well, getting better."
It looks at his hand, looks up at her, and kind of furrowed eye grumbles.
I'm fucking.
Just
not happy.
imagining you're like, it's like a lighter that you're like, damn, come on, come on, work, come on.
Damn.
Yeah, I have had many experiences of that.
Yeah, you're out on a night out and you're like, damn, fucking, god damn it.
But yeah,
Is it the
that's
end
my
of your
turn.
turn,
Yeah,
All right.
nice quick turn.
Dash.
So a quick question: is there a measuring tool I can use in this?
No.
Or no?
So Warhammer, no
Sad
no pre-measuring.
Fair.
I think that's actually been. That's no longer a rule.
Oh no, it's not.
Yeah. You can do
Pre-measuring
what you
pre-measuring is
want now, I think.
allowed in the new one because they don't give a shit about balance anymore. Okay.
Just give
That,
me 1 second here. I want to try it. Why am I doing? I don't know what's happening. Fix this shit. It's weird. Undo that for me if you don't mind. I'm not trying to move there. Just reject it real quick. I'm trying to move somewhere else. It gets weird. Let me.
Pretty sure
Okay,
you can
found
go
my
ahead and
battle
do,
music.
Yeah, just re-click my token. That's how I figured that out.
yeah.
Try and do the math here on distances.
Wait, I mean, you can measure by counting tiles because we know each tile's 5 foot.
Top 5 foot, yeah.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that. I was trying to get them both in my cone, but I can't because they're too far apart.
No.
Actually, no.
They'd have to
if
be
I
within
go
one. Unless you had a reach weapon.
one-
No, if you went to,
My
are you
cone.
trying to hit it with your
my cone.
breath weapon?
Breath cone. Yeah.
That's a
breath.
15-foot
Oh.
cone, so yes, you would
Yeah.
be able to.
I was thinking about going like there, but I don't think that's close.
No. You'd have to be. How long is this 15-foot cone, right?
It's 15 feet cone, yes.
1, 2, 3. That.
That's why you don't see me use it very often because I want to try and get people in an area.
How wide is the arc of the cone? Does it say?
It's like
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
I think it's like.
Okay, so the way it works is
I know it starts here in front of me, and then it's.
Yeah, it would not be within range. Actually, they're perfectly spaced so that neither of them would be. If you stood if you stood at.
Yeah. You can only hit one of
I
them.
wouldn't get them at all. Yeah.
I can't mark. Oh, actually, I can mark right here. If you stood right here. Come on. Frickin'.
That Unity update can't come fast enough.
Removal. No, they're not rectangles. It's just how far out I'm zoomed. That's why you can only see rectangles.
Yeah.
You can't see
If I
the.
zoom in farther,
dividing
you
line.
can see the squares.
Yeah, there you go. You got a square just there.
All right,
The-
if
the
you stood
vertical
here-
lines are very, very faint. That's all.
If you stood here where I'm marking right there, the cone would strike these squares. Where I've slashed
Yeah.
through. That's how the cone works. If you stood there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then it would stop there because that's 15 foot. Technically, it's from where your square is, or no, it would actually be one above.
Yeah,
so
it would be one above.
You started here, if you were here and did the cone, that's above it. How it works.
Yeah.
That's how.
It goes 3
that's how-
squares in front of the square where in front of you, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it works. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna move there anyway.
for future
Because-
reference,
I wanted to try and figure out measurements in my head, but I'm bad. So excuse me, I'm terrible at math and math.
Hey, you're fine. You're fine. All right.
So I'm targeting
So-
her, Green Heg 3 with her rotundness. Be nice.
No, that's not the. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, that is her.
That, by the way.
The one with the bag. The one with the bag that was eaten. Organ.
Awful. Yeah.
Salted organ. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going
Snacking on
to. Where is my? There it is. I'm gonna whack her with my warhammer. Hopefully it works.
Whack. All right.
I just watched Utari's cat like dart through the corner of his camera because I couldn't
Yeah.
quite see what it was. I was like, "My God, what is that behind him?"
It's two. It's two kittens. There's Loki
Somebody.
and Fire.
Somebody's got the zoomies.
Hardcore zoomies.
Oh, I can.
You could have already done that before. We know what you were eating.
Yeah,
We saw you did it.
I still feel like watching the meal as that's still a bit weird.
He's basically what he's saying is he's an egotistical son of a bitch.
Are you one of those aliens from Enterprise that can't watch people eat? Because it's like.
It's
Nobody
considered
else got that?
porn. Is that a thing?
Yeah,
Ryan?
or it was considered like it was like yeah you eat like you mate, I think was the insult they said, because it's supposed to be done private, I think.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, you haven't-
messy. Is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
did it.
I'm gonna
more
I'm
Star
gonna-
Trek.
I hit this bitch, so I'm gonna whack her in the fucking head with my big old piece.
Oh
of
yeah.
steel.
Oh, you did hit. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, that's poor damage.
Yes. He's poor. He's poor damage.
Still 8 damage though. I'll take it.
Hey. Yeah. And is that the end of your turn?
Nobody's really hurt except for Demir, but he wasn't hit that hard. So yeah, that's my turn.
Mir doesn't have a lot
I
of
would
health, but okay.
advise waiting because Chris he's been posting.
He's trying to get in. He's it's like this third time trying to get in. He's running a different version though, so I think he needs to continue to update his version.
Oh!
Hey!
Hey! Right, now
Hey,
I
buddy.
have all the
Everyone.
cameras.
Sorry.
Everyone leave.
I hate
quickly.
you.
Quickly, no, I'm doing the same. It's fine. It's
Opportunity
fine.
to get someone into bed.
Okay.
So I will.
Oh no, now Mikey's gone.
No! Why? He better fucking come back.
Oh, I know.
Actually, no, I already have my camera set up. It's just gonna up.
Yeah, it's literally nothing for you, Mitch.
Well, they still look out of order, which I'm not a fan of, but there we are. Okay, fine. Cool, I'm done.
My Discord actually crashed. That wasn't me being an asshole.
Sure.
I'm dead serious. My Discord just went.
Yeah.
I think
and
he
I'm
was
like,
just trying to leave for a joke, and then it crashed when he left.
No, no.
No?
Shut up, Roach. Shut up.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, so map.
Player
What map?
it's called Dark
Dark
Hut.
Shack.
Dark Shack,
Dark
that's the
Shack.
one. Dark Shack.
Dark Shack. Foreboding cabin.
If you want to be PC about it, yes.
Evil basketball player.
Yep.
Shifty building.
I like that one. That one's
Shifty
good.
building just sounds like it's not up to code.
Yeah, it's a bit shifty. You know, there's some problems with some of the flooring, but you
Especially
know,
if you said it in an
it's
if you say it in an Irish accent, it just sounds like a
shifty
building.
building. It's a bit of a shifty building.
Yeah, there you are.
no, it's no. I mean, you gotta think about it. This building's definitely not up to code.
It's true.
Yeah,
It probably
100%.
It probably shifts at night. You know, it
Yeah.
just
There's
settles.
a bit of movement in there, you know.
yeah.
This is great because everyone on my channel is going, "What the hell's going on? What is Rival doing?"
Just give Rival some time and let
Rival will
uh,
fix everything. It's just
Let Crimson load the map up and get everything ready.
Papa Rival will
'cause,
fix things.
'cause
I
it's
don't have
your
to play
turn.
R1 anymore.
Thank God.
Hey, I've been playing him
so
really well,
sorry.
thank you. I've
Probably
landed
playing it better than I play him.
I've landed 2 Tasha's Hideous Laughters and they've worked. So
Wow.
Yeah, he basically created nightmare fuel with the first one that he hit.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
with
isn't
that
one of
thing- with
these
that- No.
No, somebody
they
hit
didn't
them at
actually
right the last term, wasn't it?
play
Yeah.
with them, yeah. Yeah. No,
Oh,
because
sorry.
you got a gnarlwood. You got a gnarlwood to laugh, which was
Oh yeah, I got
Fucking
an
nope.
evil tree laughing was
was
with
big
no
no.
emotion or movement in its face, just the noise coming
Ha
out. like some
ha
sort of scare.
ha.
Yep.
Oh, I need to take off my jumper. It's so cold here. The heating's come on for the first time. So
Just watch. It's gonna color balance immediately.
Yeah, he's no longer so.
Yep. There you
brilliantly
go.
white.
Color balanced immediately.
It
Mitch.
did,
It was
didn't
that. It was that red.
well, it'd unbalance again
Now
if I
you-
turned off the white light.
Maybe. I
Should
don't
we
know.
try it? Should we
No.
try
Well,
it?
actually, it might be because you're reflecting a lot of blue because you're white.
Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh look, he's all white, so we have to turn the contrast down a little.
Shirt as white as my personality.
Nothing can ever be as
Gotta
big as your
fix
handsome,
my
though.
key, and then I've just got to create yours, Crimson, because you freaking late, you beat.
You thumb
Have you?
right.
It's fine. He's. So yeah, Crimson, it's your turn. I think.
Oh, okay. Well. as
Once
soon
you-
as the-
Once you're here.
As soon as
Once
the
you're here.
map loads.
yeah.
So anyway, how have you been?
How's,
know.
how's the new work?
Good. You know.
Oh, you're actually in the job now. You're not just training anymore. Is that,
Well,
it's like
technically, I'm still training. They're just kind of hovering over me while I work to make sure I don't mess up too
It's
badly.
like a probation period.
Kind of. It just.
all right.
So,
You're
well,
not like an intern. You're actually getting paid.
Yeah.
for
No. Yeah. I'm
training,
getting.
right. Okay.
I was getting paid when I was doing
Okay, good.
normal training. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's just they're kind of watching, make sure I don't, give
Break
people.
everything in the building. Yeah.
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 Crimson just slips and like knocks over all the servers in the server room. Just dunk, dunk,
That's
dunk,
about
dunk,
normal.
Dunk.
To be expected from me. It's about the right.
You're
Or
basically that
somebody
kid
was
out
like
of the when he returns, aren't you?
Yeah, in the building I'm working in right now, there's a big server room, and I'm terrified every time I go in there that I'm going to sneeze and something's going to go wrong. It's so.
I just get the image
sensitive.
of Mikey just going like, "I'm not really good around technology." Puts his hand on a server, and it just bursts into flames.
Actually, I'm pretty decent around tech. I'm just terrified of like breaking a couple €1,000 worth of server or losing data involving business transactions.
I still find that really weird that Ireland used the euro, so that I was like, that's an English voice saying using euros.
Just think, Midge.
Sorry,
if,
it's
if
somebody-
things had gone a little bit differently, you'd be saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But instead, now you're just saying like, "Why aren't we using the euro?" as you
Oh
watch
god,
your
no!
currency
I still
slowly
wouldn't.
go.
I still wouldn't take the euro
Well,
over the
not
pound.
really.
Yeah, yeah.
It keeps going though. If it keeps going, because it shipped down to what
I'm-
straight $1.20 like
Okay,
last week.
Right. Let's stop here.
Okay.
The currency exchange is not a good determining factor for the long-term
No,
health.
but it is funny to watch.
Good determining factor for short-term speculation, medium-term health, but long-term health, no. You know why I don't trust the euro and why I do trust the pound at the very least in terms of long-term?
We promised no politics during the stream.
No, I've got to
Euro's not backed up by a gold
We
standard.
have a central bank.
Yeah,
Which means that we can actively, even though they have a central bank, it is not a central bank. It is just a conglomerate organisation that kind of loans money, but it has to have the nation's contribute.
I just want someone to come running in on behind like Utari stream and just elbow drop him like, stop, no, bad.
Red Moogle, that's your job. Go.
Run to Scotland, go!
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Next thing
I
we
would
see
have
is just
loved it if we just saw Moogle dart cross the back, like
Utari's
a little bit
frame.
of like on your through your green screen.
well, yeah. All
He's
you
out
just
the
see
door.
is red as it goes past, as she goes past.
So
It's like a star wipe.
Let us. Are he
It's not that we don't love you, Utari. It's that
I can't see the map, but
Is it still loading in? Is that what's going
yeah.
It's not that we don't love
I'm
you,
gonna go
Utari,
for a
it's just,
cigarette
you know,
while she's
shit
loading.
sucks.
Yeah, you've got a while till your turn anyway.
If you can just point me in the directions of the bad people, I will do my best.
Do you see the icons? Like
I
the-
see
the,
the friendly icons,
Oh, but he doesn't see theirs.
and some Russian guy, but I don't see theirs.
Some
Oh,
Russian
oh,
guy.
Jesus! You are behind. You are behind.
That's
yeah,
just in
that's
his
right.
brother Demir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oh, I
Although
got
think
grids
it's
now.
older than most of the people in the party, except for you, maybe. I think.
Yeah, well, R1's in his hundreds.
Yeah, you're
I can
you're
see
you're a
things.
you're a
Okay.
weird person. So
Okay. Yeah, you're in
Okay.
the middle of a clearing. There's a dark shack in
Yep.
the center, and you're fighting
Okay.
3 green hags.
and ham.
Okay. I just need
Go.
to remember.
Yes, Anne.
You currently have your bow equipped.
Okay, then I will shoot my bow.
Pew.
All right.
Am I targeting? Yes, I'm targeting.
You're
Okay.
targeting Green Hag 1,
Yes.
who just
That's the right
tried
button?
casting something. Oh, yeah, it was, but it wasn't a
Yep.
good shot.
Wait, I have to remember. Do I have 2?
You
hit
do.
attacks?
You do.
Okay.
For your sword.
No, he's got 2
No,
attacks.
no, he has 2 attacks base. He can do 3 attacks with the swords.
Swords,
Oh,
okay.
for God's sake.
Because it's 2
It's
attacks
his
and a bonus
thing.
action attack with his
No,
sword.
it's my thing!
Okay, I think I hit. Yeah, I
You
hit.
did, yeah. Yeah, you hit.
If it's any consolation rival, I never get more attacks with my character.
All right,
Good
here we
hit.
go.
Why?
Good hit. 9 damage. 9 damage.
It's the most I can do with that.
It's because magic's OP, cleric.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I want to move there.
There. Okay. Okay, we've been keeping you on range duty with Riffle on throughout this, so you didn't die.
Fair enough.
Basically because we didn't know how your spells worked.
Oh, I know how his
Sorry, don't
spells
come out
worked.
loud.
I don't know how his combat and his stances and everything worked. I was just looking at these like, I'm just gonna cast like I normally do.
Just gonna be
Alright.
art locks again.
Yeah, essentially.
And I
Alright.
still have a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will give. Who's in what? I will give Sesh Bardic Inspiration.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
I think, can't you cast that directly?
That one you can't.
And
No, I
But-
can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Now Crimson's back, we need to ask the most important question. So, which of the green hags is going to be your next ex-wife?
Hey, that's my joke. Fuck off.
No, it's my joke. You stole it just for your little post on Discord.
I said it first. Okay. Son of a bitch.
Oh, also, I really want to know R1's reaction to the fact that Isaac got laid a couple of episodes ago.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, is that? Are you making that canon?
Oh, that is
Are you
canon. That
making
happened. Yeah.
You making that canon? Because I left it up in the air.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, they don't.
nobody else
They
knows.
don't know.
Yeah.
But
He knows, but
I would have told R1 because Isaac and R1 are quite close.
Ah. Would you have kept
Okay.
it secret long though?
So that's the.
That's
end
also
of
up to R1.
R1's turn. Now it is Green Hag 1's turn. Green Hag 1. So we use that. Haven't done that yet.
Shit, I need to check the range on something.
I need to check. Can this be cast as self?
What spell?
Give me a second.
I'm just trying to help. I might know.
Polymorph. Can it be cast as self?
I think it
I'm
can.
Looking at.
Was he
But
trying to polymorph
the
himself
problem
out
with
here?
polymorph on self, remember, it changes your intelligence level. Because it's not true.
Yeah.
Polymorph is not.
So you change it to a bird, and you get more intelligent.
I just got to figure out.
And it doesn't
what's
work
the
like a
limit.
druid's transfiguration. You just turn to that animal until.
Yeah, you just turn it. Including mental ability replaced. Retains its alignment and personality, though.
Yeah.
It assumes the hit points of its new form. Whereas a creature returns to the number of hit points it had before. It transformed. If it reverts to itself, I just need to figure out what is it's like, because I know there's like a CR limit, I think. So I just got to figure out.
Oh, it's sort of like Destroy Undead.
Yeah, no.
No, I know what you're talking about with the CR limit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's, or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. So, okay, challenge rating of the target's a hag. Challenge rating is.
So that would mean you could turn us into anything with CR6 and below, right? 'Cause we're level 6.
That's a good question. Because I think the Hag Coven is its own CR level.
Ah.
But I have them as 3 separate.
You'd have to probably look that up on like the monster manual.
A green hag's CR rating.
No, green hag is 3, but
Yeah.
know, but a hag coven has a different
Well,
CR level.
Yeah, but a coven
5.
only counts if all of them are doing it.
Yeah, well, it's
What-
part of a coven, has a challenge rating of 5. Yeah, it says is a green hag that is part of a coven has a challenge rating of 5, so it is part of a coven. So
Technically,
challenge
everything
rating
here
5.
can change to anything
suppose.
CR5 or
Yeah.
below.
So now I just need to go ahead and go to Cobalt Fight Club because that has a really nice way of.
It's a great name. Just want to put it out there.
It's a
is
great website as well.
It's a great website. It's because it has a great way of thinning down things by CR. So
Also, I just want to point out the two brothers are working together, murdering a creature. What better family bonding is there out there?
just like old days.
Samir's like, brother, you remember that time? It's just like, yeah, it's very,
Right.
very
Okay.
familial.
Got it.
Oh
Got
god,
it.
no! I've just seen all the things that can become.
Got it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Got
Oh
it.
fuck me! No, there's a lot
Got
here.
it.
There's a lot here.
Well, it's got to be beast. It says beast, so it's.
Yeah,
limited
there's
to that.
still a lot there.
Yep. Got it.
So,
Just
what are we gonna be
Fucking-
murdering now?
Saber-toothed
she
tiger.
casts-
Um.
That's not.
No, I
that's
know
not one of them.
that is
Yeah.
Triceratops is.
she- She casts polymorph on herself, so she again brings out the doll's foot and starts speaking in this guttural hag language that she has from behind the mask, and you see her form start to ripple and the cloth like sink into the skin as scaly. Fuck you, Estonia. Starts scaly hide, and
Giant
she
crocodile.
grows into. I'm just going to hide her and put down a Triceratops.
Oh, it was Triceratops. Oh fuck!
Turning into Triceratops.
Fucking yes! We've got dinosaurs in canon. There's dinosaurs in this world now.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice, because it needs to exist.
Does
That
she
means
need
we
to
can
have
go
seen it?
find dinosaurs, guys, and have pet dinosaurs.
Does that mean that she has seen a dinosaur? 'Cause I don't know
No,
if
they
you
just
have
need to
actually
exist.
seen a
You
polymorph.
don't need. But if it hasn't
You just need to
existed,
know
she
of
would.
them.
Yeah, if it hasn't, if it doesn't exist in the world, obviously, because some GMs say that I don't like dinosaurs being a thing.
All I just found was new mount's gonna be.
Triceratops. You gotta please also call it Barry.
Of course.
Just everything, like how
No,
Waffles
there's
was
Big Barry
was-
and Little Barry. Big Barry eats Little Barry one day.
Triceratops are omnivore. Are they omnivores?
Oh yeah.
No, I think they're
I
herbivores.
think they're herbivores, right?
Yeah, so
Oh
you
my
wouldn't eat the
God.
dog.
Christine, you already know. Cease. How dare you? My childhood. How dare you?
What
There we go.
what did he say?
Discord.
Oh, okay, I'll
Discord.
open it on my phone.
This is what she turns into, being a green hag and everything.
Fucking hell. Okay, yeah. So she turns
No,
herself into
no.
a Triceratops.
Oh, my
That-
childhood.
that's-
So a large creature from the southern Zeralian plain appears with 3 horns and roars forward. So that's an action to cast. Action to cast, and I'm trying to get. I'm trying to shift the action. Okay. Trying to shift its position on the damn track here. But I don't think I can do that.
I think if you type in 12 and sort it, it might change it. Maybe.
I think I already did. It didn't.
Oh no, it's because the dex of the creature's gone down.
Yeah, Dex of the creature.
So
went
it's
down.
now
Which
below Stinia.
I think would come into effect the next turn anyways.
Yeah.
But for this one, the Triceratops
Doesn't
does
go on.
not have a. It's gonna. Well, it's still got an action. Or no, it used its action to cast when it was a hag. So now it is going to use its movement to
Oh, no.
check the movement on this guy.
Triceratops, it's
30.
probably 40, but
50
it's
feet.
half. Yeah, but because it's a large creature, it counts as half, isn't it? That's the thing.
No.
I swear.
No.
Well, if a creature
No.
gets to a certain size, they have higher movement, but it counts as smaller.
Never heard of that rule before.
Pretty sure.
Never
that's
heard of
okay.
that rule before. That is not.
Okay.
That is not a thing. Because then it would just be on this. It would just be that speed.
One step. I moved all my movement. Well, shit.
Well, shit.
Okay, yeah. So it's just going to go ahead and move towards our favorite halfling.
Oh
Sticks
boy.
have been made.
Oh boy.
And-
I have made
Actually-
mistakes.
Actually, no. It's going to move away. 5, 10, 15. Oop, no, that's the wrong token.
I don't know why, but I just imagined
5,
R1 sees this thing
15.
appears. He just goes, "I have made
All right.
mistakes."
It moves down. It moves down to the towards the group around Green Hag 2, and that's going to be it for its turn. And Green Hag 2. Green Hag 2 is, and apparently somebody decided to mow outside today.
Can't hear it.
I can't hear it. Don't worry. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
well,
hear
no,
it.
it's a ways away, but it's a big yard, so it's a couple acres. So if they decide to come out towards the house, so that's all gone on that spell slot.
Also, like, casting in melee combat is
bad.
Bad, yeah. Yeah.
So
Unless you get the feet.
unless
Yeah.
you get-
Warcaster, yeah.
yeah, but they don't have feats because they're creatures. So yeah, she's just gonna keep attacking Demir because
He's soft boy.
He's
she
a
gotta hit
couple
him.
levels down.
Yep.
He doesn't look as sure on his feet as the giant raging Etesian that's wearing
The big mad man is right behind her, like, I'm gonna murder you and your whole family.
yeah,
I don't know why, but I just like to imagine Justine is
attack?
actually super civilized when he's raging.
that's 25 to hit on Demir. That's the same
Again.
roll I got last turn. So yeah, let's see if I
Poor
roll the
Demir.
same damage, which was 2-1.
Please. Yeah, that'd be nice if you did.
That's not the same. Nope. That's 10 damage, which means Demir is to hurt.
Demir is the hurt. Oh,
He's
God.
feeling to hurt.
Yep.
I want to die.
She doesn't have the ability of moving anywhere. She's already used her illusionary appearance, which I think is only it's a one-time use per day.
Yeah. I've got like some really, really epic battle music, and it's just
Yep.
gotten to a point
Alright.
where it's like,
So that's the end of her turn. Green Hag 3 is going to go ahead and
Sorry, but you
not
look like
cast.
you're-
She's going to attack.
You look like you're playing hard boss and you're just in the back of a car in Russia, just bouncing your head along. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she's going to attack you, Sash.
Okay. Also, everyone's been rolling pretty well today. You haven't really missed very many attacks, and we haven't really failed many
Don't
saves.
jinx it.
So.
That's a natural 1.
Hey! I did
There you
jinx
go,
it, but
you
in a
jinxed
good
it.
way. Nice.
So
Well done.
Fuck you.
You opened your mouth.
So fuck you.
Yes.
I love
son
you
of a
too,
bitch.
Roach.
No seal.
So I have a bonus action of any sort.
She spits in my face.
She might, but it's not going to change anything. All right,
Yeah.
it's the end of her turn. Stania. And we'll skip the
Fuck 'em up,
Triceratops'
boy.
turn for this round because he already got his. There,
I'm gonna just-
hers.
Going in
It's
It's
Yep.
yeah.
Well, I mean, the hag is a woman.
Oh
that's
my
not
god, that's a
20.
natty 20.
Natty 20.
Fuck him up, son. You do it.
Go ahead and roll
Oh
your
hell
damage,
yeah.
You son of a bitch.
wait. Can I just ask a question real quick?
Sure.
What's the 2 from? Like I know I've missed.
Oh,
Bless
stuff.
has
bless.
been cast.
Bless. Yeah,
Bless.
bless.
automatically
okay.
applies.
It automatically applies, yeah.
Auto rolls.
Okay,
You never
cool.
forget.
No, it's good to know. I
You never have to
just-
forget about it because
Right.
it'll do it automatically. Great.
And,
Yes, nice.
attacking again.
Very nice. Fuck her up. Do it. Ooh, not as good, but still. Oh, you rolled
13
equal
damage.
amounts of damage with the critical and the regular attack. How
That was not. It wasn't really a good roll for the critical.
No,
That was-
it wasn't.
Yeah,
That's funny. I love that.
pretty below
Still,
average.
26 damage. I'm not going to sneeze at that.
Yeah,
No,
No,
fuck.
I don't
26
think
damage is
that would be
fantastic,
enough.
really.
That would be enough to nearly put down some people in this party.
I would be down right now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't
Demir
taken a
has
hit.
36 HP total.
Yeah,
so
Demir
Yeah.
only has 3 more HP than Isaac, but I have to also remind myself Demir is 2 levels below Isaac.
One level.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Demir is wearing half
One level.
plate, so he's
Yeah.
he's
He's a
level
big chunky
4.
boy.
He's
Oh,
level
I
4.
thought you said he was level 5.
No,
Yeah.
4.
You did
Oh,
say
okay.
he was level 5.
You did say he was
I did
level
maybe
5
last time, but
yeah.
he's level 4.
Oh,
That is his-
okay.
that is his-
Wait, did
Yeah.
we get a level?
No,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
level
No.
6. You're all level 6.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I forgot what level
You
I
were there.
was.
You were there for that. I knew
Yeah.
you, were there. You haven't been gone that long.
Just like, I can't
Right, that's
remember
me.
anything anymore. Ah!
So many things in my head right now.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Extended?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Triceratops is already gone. He'll have this new initiative. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say he stay. It doesn't say about a new initiative. I'm going to say he stays at this initiative. So he'll go on Green Hag 1's turn every time. He's just there in this order because of things. So
There's a weird
got
stuff.
that. Yeah, because weird stuff. Rivalon. There's a giant lizard thing. That's definitely not a dragon, but it's close.
It looks like it'd make a really nice trophy.
It does, but there's other trophies to be got first. I stick with Green Hag 3.
Righto.
You might kill her in one hit, to be fair.
I hope.
Maybe.
No. Yeah, I mean that hits, yes, but no, you're not gonna kill on one hit unless. Yeah, no. It's an extra 5 on top of that.
Wow.
So that's.
Ooh.
It's another
Oh!
Swing and a miss.
If only
You've been
had
doing
less.
that this time. It's that you hit the first one, but you don't hit the second. You don't hit the follow up.
And then I will move.
By the way, all but Green Hag 1 looked bloodied. Probably should have said that like 2 turns ago.
Yeah.
I think,
And then
I
I'll
think
move
the
to there, please.
combat tracker saying
Right.
heavy on them.
Yeah.
Kind of tells me.
Well, heavy starts right. I don't know if heavy starts right at half or at 3/4. I'm not sure. I'd have to actually pay attention.
You'd have to do some testing.
Yeah. Then okay, we got Demir's turn. Demir. Green Hag 2 is still there and keeps hitting him. And
He also still has advantage against it, so he might as well
still
fuck.
has advantage. There is a giant lizard coming at him.
Like,
The brothers Opperkin can handle it.
I think he understands he needs to deal with the one in front of him first before he can deal with the big one. So
that's fair, yeah.
yeah. So
Come on, Demir, you can do it.
He's gonna go ahead and roll with advantage. His longsword, one-handed.
Ooh.
It's 22 to hit,
Hey,
which
well done.
is a good hit. Yes.
Well done, Demir.
And an average 4 on a 1d8 plus 2. So yeah, 6 damage. That strikes in there. He's holding his shield up with the little phoenix art that he painted himself on the front of the shield, and is
He's trying, damn it. He's trying.
He's trying. Yep. I think that's all he can. Well, he could do action surge. Do an action surge.
He wants
I
to
don't-
stab her again, essentially.
He wants to stab her again, but there's a giant lizard coming at him, so I think he's going to go ahead and wait.
There's actually 2
action
giant
surge.
lizards on the screen right now if you're paying attention. One of them's silver.
And sexy.
Fair.
The other's a
take
cleric.
There's a good self-esteem boost.
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Well, we know Isaac's into short people, so that's not surprising.
Well, kind of by default.
Yeah, that's true. When you're that tall, everything's short. I know.
I mean, do you think like a question is Shaquille O'Neal into short girls, or is it just because there's literally no other option?
You know what? That's actually true because even if she's also a basketball player,
It's not because there's no
she's
other
really
option.
tall.
I mean, Sesh is
Yeah.
bigger than Isaac.
Yeah, say she's like 7'3",
That's true, though you only recently met her.
and on top of that, like there are female.
We're in a
basketball
fight,
players
guys.
who are,
Let's
like,
get
7
this.
feet tall.
But, yeah.
Which reminds
let's
me,
have that conversation after the session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
Did you
reminds me.
cast any spells or give any bardic
I-
inspiration out?
I did.
Bardic Inspiration has been marked down. You have 2 left.
Okay.
And,
Or no,
so-
it's 1 left
and your
now 'cause
spell
you-
should have as
Right.
well, because I was saying what was happening, but Roach was clicking the buttons because I don't actually have access to your character sheet.
Okay.
Should have
Have they
marked down.
have they been marked down or not?
Not the spells.
Okay.
Oh.
You're
Then
down.
you cast
You're down 2 Tasha's Hideous,
Okay.
and that's it. That's over the last 2 fights as well. So.
Phantasmal
Okay.
Force.
Oh, and a Phantasmal
yeah.
Force. Sorry, I just did that.
Okay.
That's the one thing that I missed.
Yeah, 2 Tasha's Hideous Laughters and a Phantasmal Force have been used.
Okay.
That's it.
Right.
Okay.
Murder something, Isaac. Come on.
Do
you
I give advantage on hitting the Triceratops to someone else, or do I?
Or do you hit it yourself?
Yeah.
Is that what you're-
Well, no.
I mean, to
That's
be
what I'm
fair,
saying.
guiding
They would
bolt
hit
hurts.
still.
Yeah, guiding bolt hurts as much as it does everything else as well.
But do I? No. Do you know what I'm gonna do?
No, I
No.
don't.
No, tell
I'm
us.
gonna at level 2 cast Magic Missile,
All right, so you get an extra. You
which
get an extra bolt.
means I get
4 total bolts.
4 bolts. I want to send 2 to each of the 2 hags that aren't currently a Triceratops,
Okay.
which
yeah.
hopefully will clear
two that are
everyone else
bloody.
should clear everyone from combat. Fingers crossed. So how do you want me to target this? Target 1, do 2 damage, 2 lots of damage. Target the other, do 2 lots of damage.
Yeah, because they're
Because they also
automatic,
hit.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're.
So I have a question. If a spell casts a bonus action to cast, do you get an attack of opportunity? Because
Fuck.
Attack
That one didn't die.
what? If it takes a bonus action
So
to cast,
if-
you get an attack.
yeah,
opportunity.
if I'm casting a spell and there's someone in melee combat with me, what happens? Because it is a bonus action, not an actual action.
Neither of them died.
Uh,
That's really annoying.
Neither of them died. Basically, casting incurs attack of opportunity. Just casting itself, because it's the same. It's the same measure. It doesn't
How
matter
much
if it's a
health do
bonus
we
action
reckon
or an
they're
action
on?
to cast.
Yeah.
How much health do you
so-
reckon they're on?
Well, given the fact that you've read the monster manual for their entry, if you were
I
keeping
didn't.
track of the
Look. I
damage
didn't
they
look.
did-
I didn't look at health or anything.
Okay, well,
He saw names and was like, "Oh fuck," and then X. Yeah.
I only check to see if I have a theory that's right. I don't look at their stats or anything.
A D&D
Uh-huh.
theory.
No, I'm going to expend a sorcery point and do the same again.
Use my
okay.
sorcery points, boys.
So you're using 2. Well, actually, you can't, unless you can't recast of. You have to quicken to do that.
I've got quickened.
Are you quickening it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And okay, yeah, because I think we've done that before. But I was gonna say, I think in the rules, the way it's written is you can't cast 2 level spells. You have to cast a spell on a cantrip. But
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, we've been using it. We've been doing it how we did the first.
Oh
one.
no, 'cause we've been going back and forth on this as a rule. Because we did it at first, and then we changed it, then we went back, and we changed it. We're never quite solid on this rule. What do
We're
you
never
want it to
solid
be?
on- I'm gonna.
Is it if
We're gonna do it how Cosman used to do it. You can
which
cast
is
as many spells
yeah
as you
because
can cast.
because you're expending the
Yeah.
spell slot.
Write it in the rule books. Put it in the
So
lore.
one.
That's how things will work.
Yes. Oh, that was not
Oh,
meant to hit the dying
nice.
one. Again, but
Keep
okay,
dying,
and another 2, and another 1. Yes, got them both.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna be honest here. Both of them were within 2 HP of dying. Exactly.
This is why my thinking was like they are both really low. I'd rather free up my entire party to deal with the Triceratops, and
That's
is
fair.
my
Yeah,
turn.
that's-
So yeah, bolts just
8 bolts of magic missile just went out of us. Isaac's just going.
Isaac,
pulled out
it's-
his-
It's actually somewhat disgusting for you, Setch, because you're next to the big fat one. So the bolts don't exit the creature. They kind of get stuck and just burn inside. Like
I've just gone.
So four bolts just, and you just hear like a burning like grease and oil just starts going down.
There's grease fire that starts next to me. Just
Essentially,
Yeah.
yes. And you for the Opakin brothers, you see the bolts all strike the head of the creature, just all strike the head, and it just blows up, just blows up with the hag that you're dealing with. So you kind of get shrapnel a little bit by the teeth that are flying out of the skull.
Justinian's just getting like PTSD flashbacks to the battle of Ryan's shoulder.
Oh yeah. Oh, but yeah.
Also,
so,
I think Isaac just pulled out a pair of Uzis and just went, "Up today, bitch."
I like the idea that they like emanate from each of his fingers. So he's got like 4 from one, 4 from the other. So he goes boom, 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 boom. It's like his hand slowly opens as these bolts fly out, and they just fling into these two. It's just like and then as my free action for talking is like, I finished them off. Let's face the Triceratops together.
Clear.
All right, I
And,
think it's
yeah.
break time as well. So let's.
Oh yeah, that is the
now,
break.
head on.
Should we take the break?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll take the break now.
Yeah, we'll take the break at the top of session's turn.
Okay, so we'll be back in around 5 to 10 minutes. We're gonna go grab ourselves a drink or whatever and do a bio break. You do the same. We'll be back then. Okay, see you there.
No.
Vocals are back on the stream. Okay.
Hi, people.
Hello.
Rival really likes my puppy because he's a good boy. You can now see him on stream because he's sitting right there.
just peeking in between the bars of your boom arm.
He's right. Hang on, I'm not quite high enough here. He's right here.
Yep.
There he is.
So we're all back because I think I did hear Utari.
Yep.
Thought.
Atari's here.
Okay. So it's top assessor's turn. Both hags that are still hags are still hagging, and by that I mean dead. So how are you going to be? What are you going to be doing? The one in front of you just got like perforated. Yeah.
She got breached and cleared, as I like to put it.
Isaac decided to do a little bit of a Tommy gun, fantasy Tommy gun action.
See, I saw it
Say
as like
hello
a
to my
Katusha.
little friend.
I'm just prepping for when I play my Druid Gunslinger crossover and play the Gloctopus.
See, I was thinking it was more like a Katusha.
oh yeah. Just like loads of rockets are strapped to a truck.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. By the way, just a side thing. I didn't know this was a thing. There's apparently like a new Paradox game, or a new game Paradox is putting out that's called like I think it's like
Empire
of
Sin.
Sin or
yeah.
something like that. Saw the first ad.
1920s
randomly.
New Orleans gangster XCOM. Yeah.
Is it New Orleans? I thought it was Chicago. Because he was
Oh,
talking
it might
with a
be.
Chicago accent.
I think
Gangsters of
it's.
Chicago.
I think
Yeah.
it's okay.
That's why they call it a Chicago typewriter, because it's...
Well, yeah, I know gangsters are Chicago, but I didn't think
He's
it was.
talking
set
like
in-
he's from a 1920s Chicagoan.
Okay, fair.
Because there are still people that are in my family that are that old that talk like that.
Wow. Damn. It's interesting. My grandfather turned 70 this year, in other news. Anyway,
So what are you doing?
so using a swift action, I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon.
Free action.
Yep. Oh, that's a natural 20.
There's nothing you're
shouldn't have-
attacking.
Should not have attacked her, though. I pressed cast and it attacked automatically because... Fuck!
So that was a 28 to hit. I am almost 100% certain that the. So
Well,
yeah. You,
Isn't that a nat 20 anyways?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Also, I rolled a 1 on the bless. F. Hit Fs in chat, boys.
So wait, are you? So you're doing a spiritual weapon?
Yeah,
that
so
what
I'm
you're-
summoning my spiritual weapon as a bonus
Ah,
action.
damn it.
So
I didn't
a
get the
claw
spiritual
appears.
weapon thing done.
It's cool. Don't worry. Just stick a W down for now. It's fine.
Yeah, I gotta.
So diagonally left of Demir, if you know what I'm saying. Diagonally up and left. So like bottom right hand corner of the Triceratops.
Got it. Diagonally left of Demir. There.
Hang on, I haven't seen the token drop in yet. No, on the opposite side. Perfectly on the opposite side, though. Oh, no,
You
no,
said
you haven't.
diagonally.
It took a while for the
Oh.
thing to come in. It just slowly crawls across my screen. Like, okay, that's taken like half a century to get there.
Just achingly slow. Lace you.
Yeah. It's great.
It's there
It's not
now.
even my internet at this stage. It's probably my like CPU or lack of RAM or something. I don't know. It's
Or the
shit.
program.
Like more.
Unity. Come on.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on,
everything.
Fantasy Grounds
Just-
Unity.
just
Come on.
combination
We're
of
so
everything.
close. December.
It's
December. We just need to get to
Please.
December.
It's also being cast as a level 3 spell. It's my last level 3 spell slot. So there's
Alright.
all my level 3 spells burned. But hey, I want to kill this thing because
Fuck yeah.
Right, yeah, I just
I'm
burned
the
my
biggest
level
dinosaur
2s.
that's allowed to be here.
She's threatened.
So yeah,
She says she's
I
threatened.
I will allow that roll that you made to be
Oh, thank you, Roach. You're
what
a
you
very
got.
nice
So you got a
person.
natural
Love it.
20 on that roll. So go ahead and target the correct.
Oh no, I haven't unpaused the podcast. Sorry, podcast, I forgot to unpause you. All that's happened is some spiritual weapons have been released.
Yay.
My bad.
All right, I want to make sure I'm targeting. Yeah, there we go.
This is making the new editor's job even harder.
Yeah.
Love you, Jordan.
All right, 17 damage.
Is that
Nice.
including the crit damage? It's already 3d8.
It's 3d8 plus.
I'll just roll an extra d8 then. Just throw it in. On top.
Yeah, just roll an extra d8 on there.
Yeet.
Okay, so
19
total damage.
It's not
All right.
bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bloodied. See,
Yeah.
the weapon
So
kind of like
that's-
cuts into the thick hide, but it doesn't really seem to care. It's
So
looking at
that's,
Arwan.
It's like, you're tasty looking. I want you.
It's looking at Arwan. Like it ran away from Arwan, but now it's kind of done like little Yui, and now it's starting to look at Arwan again.
Okay.
So,
So,
is it the end of
I'm
your
going
turn?
to then use my breath weapon because it's a bonus action to summon this thing.
Oh.
So it needs to make a con save DC 17.
Well, I'm sure that a Triceratops does not have a good con.
Yeah, but hey, it's still going to be a bit chilly. We'll see.
18.
Okay, it passed. It takes half damage instead of full damage.
All right.
Oh, it's actually gone off now. It's not really safe. Should have set this up earlier. I'm so terrible.
Come on,
Okay.
Fantasy Grounds Unity.
That
Just
should
need
be-
to
that should
make
be
everything
right.
easier.
Eat. Let's go. Oh, that's pretty okay. It
Yeah.
takes half of that, so it's 10.
It's 10. Okay, then.
Yeah, I should have probably figured out how to put the cast thing on it. Save and all that. I'll fix
Alright.
that now.
Yeah. So like cold races across its cold-blooded skin. So it's like it's slows down. Actually, are dinosaurs cold-blooded? Has that ever been figured? Fuck it.
It's like,
Well, I mean, technically, it might have feathers now, so
yeah, that's
I don't
true,
think a
yeah.
Triceratops
Well,
did.
That's not.
We
I
don't
think a
know.
Yeah. Well, no,
we
do
don't know about Triceratops, but
We don't know about
Who's got-
Triceratops. There are some that don't have feathers, and there are some
Yeah.
that do have feathers. So, because there's that one that was perfectly preserved in rock, so you can see it had like a hide skin instead of feathers. It was that. Yeah. So yeah, your breath weapon, the cold races across it, but it doesn't seem to mind too much, and still focused on a certain target. It's at the end of your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
Yas. All right. Arwan.
You're looking like a snack boy. Not from the lizard you want it to be from, but still, it's a lizard. It counts.
does anyone know dispel magic? Like, just no polymorph anymore.
Midge stride.
Okay, wait. I just need to
Just falls from the height.
refresh
It's not
myself on
How the game works.
like...
It has been a while.
Everything.
To be fair.
I
been a
just need to
month.
remember how the blade flourish works. Hmm.
As a bonus action, you can activate them.
Right. Okay. So, R1 is going to run up towards the big lizard thing,
All right.
and while he's running,
Braver
he's
man
gonna
than I.
drop his bow and draw his short sword,
Plural.
plural, and he's going to slash at this thing.
All
Oh
right.
god. Okay. Please one of these hit. Please one of these hit.
I think you can give bardic inspiration to yourself, right? That's the thing.
Well, he can because it's
Yeah.
something he can do. For,
Okay.
Because of his subclass.
Yeah, which is what he does with his flourishes, basically.
Yeah, that's why I use my.
You have
Okay.
struck. You have struck
Okay.
the enemy and hit.
Okay.
Done 8 damage.
Quick question.
Yes.
So wording is when one of my attacks hit, I can do a flourish.
Yeah.
Do I have to wait until I do my second attack action to do that? And just
No.
remembering that one
It
hit,
says when one of your attacks hits.
Okay.
One of your attack.
then I will go.
Does it
do
say
a-
when one of your attack actions hits, or does it use action as the
No,
word,
no.
or
So
simply
if you did the
saying
first, if you had 2 attacks, it would be in between the first and second.
Yeah, whenever
That's
you
how
take
I
the
read
attack
it.
action on your turn, your walk speed is increased, and if the weapon attack that you make as part of the action hits a creature, you can use one of the flourishes.
Yep.
So,
then that's
okay.
Fine. Yeah.
Then I
Use it in
will.
between.
Okay, then I will do a defensive flourish. So I will do an extra D8 of damage, and it will also be applied to my AC.
Okay.
Ooh.
So there's the.
So you get an extra 8 to your DC.
Okay. Which one did I roll? +1. Okay, and now my other attack. Well,
That's a
shit.
miss. That's a miss with the 2. With the 2, then
Okay.
+6 makes an 8. So yeah.
Okay, so 15. I have like 20 something. I'm good. All right.
Well, you got +8 to whatever you have right now, which is
15.
yeah, 15. So yeah.
That's
Is
a 23. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I'll put it out there.
And that's the end of my turn.
It's better than session full plate.
I'm not in full plate yet.
That's what I'm saying. It's better than session full plate. Okay, that's the end of your turn, which now marks the green hag's turn, which is the Triceratops. So she's. I busted. By the way, I love how half.
No, it's Justinia's turn, isn't it?
No.
Remember,
We
we're
said the
using
green
the-
hag would green hag.
The green hag's thing, and the green hag, although you can't see her on here because she's been for
Yeah, but it
can't
takes the
reason.
Triceratops' dex now.
No, it
Yeah, but that doesn't move.
Yeah, but the initiative is staying the same.
the
the
initiative
reason why
stays.
the Triceratops is on the thing is because the way the game.
Yeah, because
The-
really,
way
it's,
it's-
fantasy ground
it doesn't-
mechanics works,
the
it
way that
may
the-
do a new initiative. That's not how it works. in the
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
Right.
It just stays
My
where
bad.
it just takes the same spot. That's how it works.
It's just client mechanics.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Unity, come on. Come on.
Come on,
Uh,
Unity, yeah.
Okay, so I have to closely read the wording on this attack or this effect.
I honestly think Roach just wants it to be Unity so he can put like rain effects on the screen and stuff.
That is, I'm gonna be honest, that is amazing. I definitely want that. I want to have rain effects and lightning and ambient shit. That'd be great. Music and integrated jukebox.
Yeah,
for
does
the
it have
love
a
of
jukebox?
God.
Fuck.
If it has sound effects coming from the rain, which is confirmed, then it has to have some sort of integrated sound
thing.
system. So that means that a jukebox is just no brainer for them. Integrate it with the fantasy or with the tabletop audio website.
Or one where you
program,
can just
and-
upload like an uploadable thing.
Yeah, that would work, I guess. But yeah, seriously. So okay, this Triceratops is going to go 5, 10, 15 back, still staying within the zone that you control. Okay, and then it is immediately going to charge Ustenia as it turned around, backed away, and then is doing a full charge towards Ustenia with the rest of its movement. Taking an attack of opportunity, if you would like, from Arwan.
yes.
Does my weapon get an attack of my spiritual weapon?
No.
Get an attack of opportunity?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
It doesn't provide. It doesn't provide.
Man.
Okay.
I thought I'd ask.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Yep.
10.
You do 10 damage. So you kind of cut across like the upper part of its leg as it goes as it charges. It doesn't
Right
seem
across
to
the
slow
kneecap.
down. Yeah, it doesn't. One of its kneecaps.
One of its kneecaps.
It's got 4. It doesn't seem to slow down though, and it continues going towards Ustenia.
It's got too
with that,
many, which is our one is trying to fix. Just fucking take those
Yeah.
shit out of there.
So Ustenia is going to go ahead and get this. It's gonna be targeted by him or it, and then go ahead. Yep, and go ahead and do a gore attack with its horns.
Oh boy.
Sine.
Wow.
What's your AC, Ustenia?
20.
20?
Oh.
Is that with rage?
Rage doesn't affect the AC.
It doesn't
because
affect
I-
Doesn't
AC.
it? Oh, okay.
It's not like other systems where rage lowers your
Not magic.
dexterity.
It's because I have the superior quality scale armor and a shield
Yeah.
and my dex bonus.
Yeah, I don't have a
My
dex bonus. That's why
bonus?
my AC is. Kind
Wait a second, Ustenia. Have you been? What weapon have you been attacking with?
The sword.
The longsword.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
No, I was just making sure because you sometimes use an axe. And I
Yeah, he's been using his silvered
and
longsword.
That's one-handed as well. They're both versatile.
Oh, is it?
But I've been doing it one-handed. I have
Okay.
been very explicit when I've said that I
Alright.
use two-handed.
He has.
Just double check.
He
Yeah,
has.
make sure.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he wants to chop a tree down, he takes the axe out and goes, "I'm using this shit two-handed.
When he wants to chop a human down, he also takes out the.
I want to chop this bitch in half."
All right. Well,
Justinia's
that's
that
the
guy
end
who
of its
chops
turn.
things in half. Justinia's that guy who
Dink.
chops things in half for
yeah.
for flex save.
Revenge time.
How dare you?
I'm assuming instead of blocking it, you kind of just like stepped out of the way as the.
Like-
I like the idea he grabs the horns.
Then screams into its face.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
First attack. Hit.
That was an 8, and he still hits because he gets the +3
God, I
+7.
love-
10 damage.
I love giving him bless. It's just so spicy. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Roach is like, fucking go away.
And,
I'll find
I'm gonna
a
attack
way.
again.
Bastards.
24.
Oh my god. Oh, did you just kill this thing? No. Oh, I hoped you did. I was so hoping you would kill it.
Oh, I really wish. It's close, but no cigar. And yeah, there's nothing else I can do. That's me.
That's you. All right. All right. And then we go past the Triceratops into Privalon.
Rivellon gets to shoot a Triceratops.
Can I move there, please?
Is this considered a dragon?
No, it's beasts.
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish it was a dragon.
I had to
I'd be
try.
getting all sorts of damage perks for this. I will also put my hunter's mark on there.
Okay, you can move that for a bonus. Good. From the dead one. Alright. You hit
Roach
with
is
an
just
18
staring
out
like,
of 5.
bitch.
Oh, for
Stop.
God's sake.
Stop with those rolls. Cease.
There you go. You see that one?
Nope.
Nope.
You can't
Always
see
hit
the
or
6
miss.
on screen.
Nope.
No, I can't.
Just take it as is, since it's a 6.
It's a 6. Midge, check the stream.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Alright.
Yeah.
Done.
There you
I've,
go.
I've applied it. I've applied it.
Okay, right, and that other one.
Ah.
You haven't been able to hit both shots the whole combat. That's amazing.
No.
Come on, Demir, you can kill it. Do it, boy. Come
Come
on.
on, Demir. Come on.
Looking brothers. Told you we had this.
The Opakin brothers. Yeah, he's gonna shift over here. Stop targeting the Green Hag 2. Start targeting that one. This thing. Okay, well, he's gonna go ahead and.
He has enough movement to get around it to try and get flanking.
Oh, he does.
That's true, yeah. And he's a very intelligent boy.
He is, so he's gonna do that. And he's gonna drop his shield and go for a two-handed strike with
Go
the
on.
with the long.
I like the idea that he's got like the shield on a tactical sling and just throws it down and like it swings around to his back
I'm assuming-
automatically.
It's like a kite shield, so I'm assuming he's probably either got it on an arm thing most of the time, but he's also got like a punch handle on it, so you can just drop it and go for two-handed. He's got a long sword.
Kind of just cast it.
Yeah, he's just throwing it off to the side and just goes in for a two-handed slash with the long sword.
Come on, big man.
And
You can
he
do
has
it. Come on.
advantage.
Yeah. Come on, big man.
That is a 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Yo.
Now he rolls a 1d10 because he's two-handing.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Rolled a 2 because he can't for the life of him roll a good attack or a good damage roll. He's gonna use his action surge.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
he's
gonna
not
use
a
his
fighter.
action surge. He's gonna use an
Oh, yeah,
action
he's a
surge.
fighter.
He's a fighter, and he's gonna go for a. You okay, Mitch? That was a.
Midge is dying.
It's just
That
a
was
sneeze.
For a second, I thought you did something wrong. You were just like, no! Your face was contorted.
I have very
Revivify on
expressive
me.
sneeze.
Alright.
My sneezes
Can't imagine
hurt
what
quite a
your
bit as
O-face
well.
is
He
like,
is an
that's all I'm gonna
actor.
say. Yeah.
21 to hit.
Midge's O-face must be a horror to see.
Yeah! Alright, and he goes in for a second attack, hits with a 21 and does 8 damage with a 6 on that d10. Plus 2, does 8 damage, and slays
Now it
the
turns back
creature.
to the hag. Yay!
I gotta see, does it... It exceeds by 7. Exceeds by 7.
Nice. It had
Damage.
1 HP. Oh my
It
god.
had 1 HP left, so... that means the hag takes 1 extra damage, makes her in there. And I'm going to get rid of this marker. And now the hag appears
In the center.
here. In the center, because it was a huge creature. So...
Does she like fall slightly?
Why are you healing?
Hitting Demir.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
not
we're
you,
still
I
in
mean.
combat.
We're still in combat.
The hag's returned.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she died because.
No, it's a polymorph.
Oh, never mind then.
Polymorphs.
Take that away.
So how
Sorry.
much did you heal? How much did you heal total? Was that
Oh,
12?
12.
24.
So he's, oh,
Yeah, 12.
yeah.
12, 12, 12.
Oh yeah, it was Demir. I tried to take away the thing because who am I targeting exactly? Because I was only targeting one person. I think.
Yeah, no, the Triceratops as well, because
You
it's
were-
gone.
You were trying to target the Triceratops. You healed it.
Yeah, because I can't take that off because it's.
Yeah.
I'm
So we're always going to target the Triceratops.
Well, it's gone now. All right. And yeah, because basically the hag just takes in a little bit extra damage because of the overfill, but she's still
Yeah.
back into the fight. Isaac, it's your turn. Because that's the end of Demir's turn.
30 feet, please. There.
See you through the air towards combat.
This hag has been injured, right?
She
Yeah, she was wounded.
She looks a little injured, yeah.
Well, I need to know for specific for the thing, so yes, she's been hit.
She's been hit at least once. So what did you total the dead?
Total of Dead, and
You
because
should-
she's been
you should
injured.
declare that. Just so
Sorry.
you know.
Yeah, I cast Total of Dead. She
'Cause
failed her.
Technically, I should have given you a chance. You said you were casting something. She still has a counterspell. That was
Okay.
the thing.
Right. Sorry, my bad.
I will allow that to continue, but still.
Yep,
Remember,
my bad.
You have to more. Yeah.
This is the first wizard like magic user we've actually faced, so I keep forgetting that people can counter spell us. So yeah, I cast Toll of the Dead. She failed her wisdom save, and so it did damage.
Okay.
That is my turn.
So a low droning bell noise goes across the field and strikes the hag behind her mask, and you see her put her hands up to her ears under her hood, and like a low groaning, like as it goes racing across as you hear her in pain. Yeah, Sesh, your turn for a bonus
Alright,
action.
so-
You can move your thing if you want.
It's gonna see something and it's gonna be like, all right, I wanna murder it because fuck
Alright.
you.
It is moved.
Yes,
Directly.
And if I shift click, I should be able to target it with the thing. I think.
Yep. You are targeting it. Yes.
And where spell list is. I gotta make an attack roll first, so whack. Oh boy, it's a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then damage. That's a semi-decent roll.
18 damage.
Nice. And she's heavy.
But that's because
It's
it
cast at
was
level
a,
3.
Yeah, it's
it's
cast
past
at
a
a
high
higher
level.
Yeah, it's cast at a high level. It wouldn't be as good if I just cast it as a base thing, but it's still pretty okay.
It did the same damage as my cantrip, though. That's just.
So I'm gonna just move. Where can I move? If
let's be
I-
real here. Toll the Dead is disgusting.
Oh yeah, no,
It
it's
is.
powerful.
Yeah.
2d12
Oh yeah.
if they're wounded. 2d8 if they're not. Gets
So
higher
if
with
I
my
move
level.
There. It should be okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Open up my. Yep. Oh no, sorry. Actions. I keep forgetting where everything is. in the sheet.
Bring out your
Bring-
dead. Yeah, I like the idea that it's that.
Just a massive claw swipes her in the face as the dragon comes up behind her, like, "Bitch, you gonna die today."
Oh,
Oh,
27.
boy.
27 hits.
Oh, nice.
By the way,
I'm not-
that bless, fucking
yeah.
Fucking pro, boys.
Oh,
I love it.
yeah.
Oh, good. And
Full damage
Oh.
roll. 8 plus 6, 14 damage.
Nice. That's an efficient turn right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my
yeah.
turn.
All right, that's the okay. R1,
I fucked
your
her up.
turn. Let's come up. And now that you've seen this hag turn back into a, you've seen the Triceratops turn back into a hag and just get ravaged by like this claw, this dragon's claw, and then the actual dragonborn come up and just hit her with a warhammer. It's like
Nice.
ah, cling, straight into the face. It's just-
Alright, R1's gonna move up into close range.
All right.
And he's gonna attack with his swords because he doesn't know where his bow is off the top of his head.
We dropped it, so.
Yeah, he dropped it. All right, that's a hit.
Yep, that is a hit.
And
Damage.
and his other attack missed. Gonna use his bonus action to swipe with his main hand again,
All right.
and
Oh,
that's a
another
miss. All right, that's Arwen's turn.
I don't
All right.
know why, but this when you look up having a bad time, this hag is on top of that list. She's having a bad time right now.
Bag time. Okay.
You fuck with this dragonborn, you're gonna have a bad time.
We're a bad time, boy.
You fuck with this barbarian, you're gonna have a bad time.
I need to think about something here.
She's just looking at dragonborn, halfling, fighter, big fuck off claw, barbarian behind her.
Flying angel man shooting stuff down at
Flying
her.
angel man.
She's
With
gonna
pair of
shift
Uzis.
here. Shift here. And
Do I get
take
an
the-
A
Yes.
for that?
You do.
She's
Alright,
moving out
hold on
of
a
my
second.
influence.
Hold on a second. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I gotta think about this.
We've kind of caught
Yeah.
her in the
She's
perfect
gonna go over
area.
here. She's gonna go over here.
She's essentially been
Does
checkmated.
not-
Yeah.
Which is not. Yeah. Well, that's check so far, not checkmate.
Yeah, it doesn't, my weapon doesn't get an AO.
No,
it's
It
not
doesn't get an attack of opportunity. Yeah,
saving.
you're right.
Essentially, yeah.
It doesn't have
So
reactions.
she's gonna
Yeah.
shift over 5 feet, line up Demir and Arwan, and cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh no!
Which casts a
Wah, wah.
lightning bolt 100 feet in a straight line, 5 foot wide, which catches Arwan, Demir, and I need to roll for some things inside of the.
Oh, the children!
the-
Not the
the-
children!
Oh, no.
Anything but the.
I need to-
Wait. Hold
okay.
on.
All right.
Do you
hold-
have-
Do I?
you have
Do I?
counters?
I do. Counterspell.
What is counterspell? What's level of counterspell?
If it's a level 3, it's if it's level third level or lower, the spell fails and has no effect. If the casting level is 4th or higher, you need to make an ability check using your
Casting it at a
stealth.
5th level.
Okay, ability check using your spell casting
That's her
ability.
only
The
one
DC
spell
equals
slot
10
left.
plus the spell's level. So you need to make past
ability
a
check off of intelligence DC 15, I think. Whatever its casting modifier.
your no whatever
its
the casting modifier
intelligence.
is. So intelligence
Which is intelligence.
DC 15.
Yeah. So you gotta make
DC 15.
whatever, basically an intelligence save.
He says
DC.
you save. Okay. Yeah.
No. I need to make this. I think.
Oh,
I
you need to
it's,
make that.
yeah. Because if I fail it, my counterspell fails.
I
Checking
see.
here.
So for me, it'd be a
Uh,
charisma save.
hold on. I'm
Yes.
just gonna
I
read
think.
it just to double check. Cast modifier.
I can drop it in
Yours
chat.
Check using your spell count. Yeah, so you're using your charisma.
Yeah.
DC is 15.
Yeah.
DC 15.
So you need
and
to roll
charisma's
well,
saving throw.
essentially.
So it's a charisma saving throw, yes?
I just closed. Give me a second.
Is it saving throw? Because I've got things that I can do as well.
Oh
Make an
yeah.
ability check. Ability check. not a
Ability
saving
check.
throw. Just a
You
check.
don't get your proficiency, which kind of sucks, but there you
But even so, I need to just quickly read something before I do it.
go. He's reading the Eye of Palor thing. Star of Palor, sorry.
No.
Eye of Palor.
That would only. I know what it does.
No. I'm
That's
looking
not
at my
possible
favored by
here.
the gods.
Oh.
Saving throw or attack roll. No, okay. Because I could add 2d4
Alright,
to
let's
it
make an
is the
ability.
thing. So it's all down to this
ability
charisma ability check.
Come on, boys.
Nope.
Oh,
13.
Oh.
So my counter
it-
spell.
Really, it was just bad because she only had a 5th level left.
Yeah.
That she could cast a damaging spell. So.
Oh, that was almost so good.
It was almost no. If they hadn't used counterspell before and had tried to cast a couple of things at a higher level previously before you guys got here, then they wouldn't. They didn't have their full spell slots for this.
Oh, so
fight,
she didn't have a counter spell left.
No, she did, but she only she was the last of their 3rd levels.
Oh,
Cast
okay.
a counterspell. Yeah, because they had used Bestow Curse beforehand on their charge that they killed.
It's annoying that that's not a saving throw.
That's the thing.
Um,
Yeah. Well, I think that's why they do it. But either
I
way,
think you would have
so
made it if it was a saving throw, wouldn't you? Because it would have been a +3.
what's your bonus for saving?
plus
throw?
3,
Yeah,
and then
plus
but then
yeah.
no, it's a plus. Yeah, no, but it's
it
my
would have been
proficiency.
it would have been including your proficiency. Which
So it
is
would have been
+3
+3, so it would have been a +7 instead. So it would have been 15, which means I would have
Yeah,
made the thing.
but it's-
And failing that, if it was a
Would've
saving
made it.
throw, I can add 2d4 to it as my racial ability.
That's true. That's true. But it's not. It's an ability check, like an ability check. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Spellcasting
So
ability.
you don't get that. All right. So yes, it's going to go through. I have to roll because R1 and Demir are in that are. So I need to roll some stuff. So I'm just gonna ask you, Isaac, high or low? Isaac,
Yeah.
high or
High or
low?
low?
Hi. But can I invoke the Star of Palor's thing?
Okay. To do what?
Well, it says I can make you. I can force you to re-roll any attack, save, or check.
Attack,
So I-
save, or check, but she's not making an attack. They have to make saving throws.
Oh, okay.
for
No,
this attack.
yeah, I get it.
That's you'd be right if it was like a fire, or no, you'd be right if it was like a
A ranged
what would
attack,
be,
range attack spell,
like a ranged, yeah,
Firebolt.
ranged-
firebolt, something like
No.
that. Okay. Yeah.
Firebolt, yeah, fireball wouldn't though, but yeah. Okay, so,
Whereas lightning bolt is
Mikey.
you dodge this.
Yeah, yeah, it's an area kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mikey, high or low?
Low.
All right. Rivlon, high or low?
Low.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this. I'm gonna take a
Oh my
picture.
god.
It's
Right,
like
so
all
the first
natural
one was
20s
high,
or
then it was
something.
low, and then it was low.
Yeah, it's gonna be all natural 20s or something.
I gotta take a picture. I gotta take a picture because it's definitely worth it.
It rolled. You rolled like an 11, then a 10, and then a 10 or something. Something silly like that.
No, I think it's the other way around. I think you got like a 9 on the first one, and then like
A 10, a 10, or a 10 and 11 or something.
something that means that they get full attack on each shit or something like that.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're all
So
They
there.
have
we
to
got
get a
that.
ridiculous
Alright.
save.
So now I need R1 and I'm gonna have Demir. You both need to make
Dex.
dexterity saving throws of a DC. That's 12 plus Hag's intelligence. Yeah, 14. DC 14 intelligence or in dexterity saving throw.
Dex saves. Okay.
Dex saves.
Yeah. And Demir gets
You do
that
that.
bonus.
18.
I want 18.
Just we're good.
it just
So you'll still
pings
take-
out the
you'll-
way.
You'll still take half damage, but
Yep.
It helps I have a
given-
+6 to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah. So this
Helps
was
a
more
lot.
just. This is more just. It's the only option she had. She was gonna try and get to hit both you and Sash, but then she would have taken an attack from Sash. she doesn't want to do that anymore.
So I should have been like, bitch, no, whack.
Yeah. And Dex from Demir, which
He does have that D4. He does have a small.
he does get a
bonus.
D4. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
That didn't help. That didn't help.
What did he roll? We
No,
can't
he-
see it.
He rolled a 9 plus 1 from his natural ability, which is 10, and a 3 from the D4. So if he rolled a 4 on there, he would have been fine, but he didn't.
Nope.
So
No.
he's gonna take full
Almost.
damage from this.
Almost.
Oh, this
Okay,
is
what's
going to be
the full
pain.
damage?
A lot.
So
A
this
lot.
It's a level
I think.
5
It's a
spell.
lot.
This is.
A lot.
Yeah. Well, there is no. Oh no, it is. Yeah, no, you're right. Because he's casting at level 5, so that actually makes us even worse.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Because
on,
it means you
Demir.
add damage die. That's how
Yeah,
most
yeah,
spells
the
work.
same with-
So this
same
is
weapon.
so this is normally a level 3, so this is 2 extra levels.
So probably
which
probably
means-
instead of 3d8, it's now 5d8. Is that what?
That's no. A level 3 is 8d6.
Oh, fuck
this-
me.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, even half damage. I think this could kill me.
Yeah. So that means at 5th level, this thing gets 2 extra d6s, meaning it's 10d6.
This thing could do 60 damage.
This thing
Holy
can't. This
shit.
thing could.
This
thing
could outright kill Demir and R1.
Oh yeah, this
No,
definitely could.
Not with half damage. It couldn't kill me.
Not R1.
No.
It could knock
down
R1
you.
down.
Could down.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Down.
it can't. It can't. He hasn't taken any
No.
damage. He's got 48 HP.
I've got 48.
Oh, that is true.
I'm a
I'm just
tanky
gonna.
bard.
Can I put
Is
this?
Tabard?
in
I'm just
I
not gonna
go
watch.
R1.
I like Demir, okay? I don't want him to die. I'm just not gonna
I
watch.
like Demir too. I like Demir.
At full damage, this could definitely kill Demir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
He's just
So-
watching his
Brothers,
brother be
Ustinia's
fried,
gonna-
like,
You're gonna have to-
Justinia's gonna
You're gonna
hate
have to
us if
manually
this
input this
happens.
damage. You're gonna have to manually input this damage because I can't do it.
Fair enough.
I can't do it automatically.
And Demir's
So-
already at only 20.
Yeah, he has
Health.
20 HP left because he's already at 16.
Yeah.
God, he's
It's not
dead.
good. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh.
You need to roll a 2 or less on every single die, bar 1, which needs to be a 1, for Demir to actually
See, here's the
survive
thing.
this.
Demir.
For Demir not to go down. Demir can go down. But
Yeah, he can go
Demir
down.
can go down. If Demir can auto die if he takes more than 40 damage after he's dead. So if he takes
Oh,
yeah, 'cause
okay,
it's
so if
double,
he
it's
maxes out
double
the
your
damage.
he needs to
it's-
take 60 damage exactly to actually drop dead and
Yeah.
stay dead, essentially.
stated, yeah. So
Though I have Revivify, but I don't have any.
Diamond.
How many
31
is that?
damage.
Ooh. He goes down.
But there might be some
Yeah, he
children
goes-
inside
Demir-
that are in.
Yeah.
Demir
They're-
goes down.
they're dead.
Demir goes down. You take that's going to be an even 15
Oh.
damage for you.
Yeah, 15, not
Even 15
31.
because you round down. If you want to take 31, I'm
Could
fine
have
with
been
that.
so worse.
So yeah, she brings out in this instead of this from her sleeve a doll's like hand, like a little porcelain doll hand, and from the doll hand a large beam of electricity strikes out straight, kind of missing you. You like see it coming and you just kind of like duck, and you're already pretty short, so you're already
Just
pretty
lie
short,
on the
so
ground.
you miss most of it. You still get caught, like it cinches
Yeah.
your back, but through that motion, Demir, who was just about ready to look down and pick up his shield, sees this and just gets straight in the chest, and he goes right down. Onto
Oh
the
no!
ground.
What armor's he in?
Half plate.
Double check that
that-
about.
Thing.
There is a
that's-
thing in
that
plate
might
mail with
be a
lightning
thing.
damage.
Oh, that is actually true. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not sure if it is with half
Creature
plate.
takes, or
I
half
don't-
as much
I
from
don't-
the
I don't
lightning
know.
ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So it's fine.
Okay. Okay. No.
As long
I
as
was
it's not
saying
being
I
with,
worn.
think
with
I think in
Maybe
Pathfinder
that's
that's a thing where if
Pathfinder.
you
That's
in
Pathfinder,
it
I
is a
think.
thing where if you
Because electricity in Pathfinder is no joke. You can like
you cast
murder
lightning on
people.
on a group of people that have like plate mail, they all get
It'll
like
jump.
serious
It'll
Yeah.
jump
yeah,
between things,
serious
yeah.
debuffs and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, that goes to Demir goes down. He's like off his feet and flies back like a foot into the ground, like somebody just got struck by lightning. You see
He
the
did.
lightning bolt. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Well, natural lightning. The lightning bolt continues and goes into the wall of the hut, and you see like the actual wall next to the door just get blown inward, like blown in. Actually, that's a good point. Blown in. We're just gonna re-roll that.
Oh no.
Using your original ones. Okay. So using your original high lows.
Ugh.
So you. So I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, these kids can never.
Roll really quickly.
They're all fucking dead.
Well, we can stabilize them if we get within them within a certain
Assuming they
time.
have enough HP to actually.
Assuming
take
they have the
amount of damage.
HP.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
just took 31 damage. Most kids don't have that amount of HP.
No.
Right, yeah. So so
Does
explosion.
Isaac have that much?
Yeah, I've got
Barely.
33.
31.
I have
Oh,
33
close.
HP, thank you.
Close. That goes. That.
It's only because I've rolled the bare minimum on every level so far.
Yeah. The wall blows inward, creating shrapnel of the stones. Just you can hear bouncing inside of the stone interior, and then the bolt goes out the other end of the hut and continues for about 100 feet, igniting one of the trees on the other side of the clearing, just like it's on fire. You also hear during that explosion, you hear a couple of like meager whimpers coming from inside of the hut. Now that you can hear it, like when it explodes outward, you hear like ah! and just and then nothing. So yeah,
F's in the chat for the kids in the hut, please.
I think that's gonna be all of Dollfoot's turn.
Can she speak Draconic? Just to see if she knows what I just said to her.
She doesn't seem to register, or well, you can't tell. It's just a porcelain doll mask that you see.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But there is this
So,
giant dragonborn with a giant warhammer bearing down on her and is now looking superiorly pissed.
Yep, and we go straight to Ustenia's turn. Ustenia, your brother's dead. Or looks dead.
Your brother
Yeah,
looks
look.
fried.
Maximum overrage. Hold on, no, not there.
It's like, let me put on rage again. Just let me.
Hey, if you level up a bit, you can get what's that thing? What's that called? There's a there's a different type of
Unrelenting
rage.
rage?
Or no,
Or-
there is a it's
Something
it's
like
one
that.
that it's something it's even more than rage. It's like the
Super
top thing, but
rage. It's like
I don't remember
Super
what it's
Saiyan
called.
rage.
It's rage 2.
You're moving
Not
there.
rage.
It's over 9,000.
Rage squared.
Yes.
Are you moving there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
doing that.
Rage
Alright.
2. Rage 2 episode 2.
Oh God, Steve! And if she does it again, I'm going to have Iron Maiden, maybe Lightning Strike twice. Oh God, you sick fuck.
I mean, she does not have a lot of spells left.
She's
Alright,
got
Yesenia,
claws.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Right, I'm
the
gonna
claws have done more damage. Well, actually, now that's not the case. I was gonna say the claws did the most damage during the combat, but now that definitely did more.
I think other than the claws and like
23?
You
that-
had advantage.
Fine.
You had advantage.
Yeah, better roll
Oh,
again.
roughly.
So I get a natty 20.
Just in case.
So
I've
just
got-
roll another
Yeah,
one just in case.
just in case you got
Yeah.
crit.
Okay,
Nope.
hey, it's
Yeah.
good that she. Yeah.
I also like how you rolled a 1, but you also got above double digits.
Yeah.
But, well, he wouldn't have gotten that without the
The
blast,
bless, yeah, but still,
Yeah.
that's cool. It's still pretty bad.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Your damage.
Right, yeah.
And second attack.
Remember to hit
With
advantage.
your,
advantage,
yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Ah.
Wow. That one wasn't that good. That was a total of 14, which does not hit. So I'm assuming you just saw your brother go down. It's throwing you off. It's throwing you. You would have hit that, but you're making strikes without really thinking ahead. You're just striking out more like Luke Skywalker at the end of episode 3, or not episode 3, at episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wailing on Darth
Yeah.
Vader's hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just angry.
is-
Big angry.
Is at the end of your turn, Ustenia. Or did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Yutari?
He's quickly talking to someone off camera.
Oh.
Yeah, my girlfriend's looking at me really funny when I did that. The waiting.
Getting called out
Alright.
for his D&D shizzle.
Hey.
Yeah.
Practically every day we stream, my family are like, "What are you screaming at?" And I'm like, "Shit." That's what I'm screaming at.
Serious shit.
Yeah.
Demir's dead.
No, not. Who's
All
Demir?
right.
My best friend.
So I'm assuming that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You don't have anything else to do. Okay. So Rivellon,
Yep.
shifting over there.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
Fucker hasn't
I'm
been within
also-
100 feet of the enemy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm also moving my hunter's mark onto green hag
still there.
1. Just making sure.
Yeah, because the Triceratops is them. It just basically, yeah.
That's a miss.
Ooh, damn. Hey, that means we're gonna hit this one.
Oh.
Ooh, no.
Jinxed it.
Ow. He missed both
Yeah, you had to
attacks.
open your mouth, didn't you?
I know,
Oh my
I
god!
did.
Rivellon's not gonna get the
Yeah.
kill steal for once.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
unless
happened
all of you
before.
whiff.
Oh,
Unless
I'm
all
not
of you
attacking,
whiff.
so
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Rivellon
we
has
go
to
to
get the kill.
Demir. So we're going to Demir, who's going to be making a death save.
Yep.
roll a 20,
Gets a
get back
bonus.
up.
Oh,
Yeah, he gets a bonus
no.
because he's still affected by bless.
He still has bless, so he gets a D4. I guess you guys didn't see that.
No, I didn't.
Demir rolled a 1 on the 4 on the bless, and the 5 on the D20, meaning he got a 6. He still failed.
Oh.
Oh.
Does he not get his Constitution modifier for that? Is that not a thing?
No, death saves are straight D20s.
Oh.
If you're so it's 1 through 10 is or is it 1 through 9 fail? I think it's 1 through 10 that
Yeah,
fail.
no,
11
10
through
is the
20
pass mark. It's a DC 10.
Okay, so yeah, so 1 through 9 is fail. 10 through 20.
Because it gives you a better chance of
one-
living than dying, because
Yeah,
there's...
because you're heroes.
Yeah.
And a 1 is an automatic fail of 2 death saves. A 20 is you stabilize. You don't get it. You just stabilize. You don't get back.
You
up.
hit go to 0, isn't that kind of how it works? You
I
just
no,
get
I
this
thought with a 20 you get
unconscious.
up.
Mm-mm.
No, that's
Okay.
not how it works.
Fair
You
enough.
just, you just
Oh,
stop
is there a
dying.
feat that allows that?
Might be.
Maybe.
I'm
You
also
might be
assuming
mixing
that
up the
if you-
orc thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know
When
the
they-
orcs get that last wind thing. Right, I'm moving.
also
I
assuming that
move that
success
30.
3 times.
Give me that 30. Move.
Yeah, I don't have. There's no. Yeah.
Oh, I'm. Okay, I'll redo it. That's good.
Stop being a plebe. You can do it.
I'm
Alright,
not
you're right in front
selecting.
of the hole now.
I'm expending a sorcery point, and I'm using it as a distance spell. So I'm distance spelling Spare the Dying on Demir to stabilize him.
Okay.
Where is Spare the Dying?
It's at the top. It should
Yeah,
be
yeah,
at the
yeah. I can't actually apply it to him, so he's stabilized. It's not something I can
Okay.
tell the
So
game. Which
Yep.
means he no longer has
I'll
to
make-
take death saving throws. And
That's true.
that's my turn, because I'll need to use next turn to try and land, because I'm too high.
Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and unveil the what you can see on the interior.
I can't
of
see.
this,
Yeah, I'm too high.
You sure?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I'm still...
he's still 30 feet in... Sorry, he's
Oh
still
yeah,
40
oh yeah, you're 40 feet up. Yeah, on the
Yeah, yeah,
hut.
yeah,
Never mind.
yeah. I'm above the hut
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. So that's what I'm saying. I need next turn to land.
It's true. Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure I know. See where these ones are at. Okay, got that. All right,
I have shouted out that I've spared Demir. I've cast Demir is stable. Finish
He's
the hag.
fine! He's fine.
I've stabilized Demir.
He's
Finish the
fine.
hag.
Crispy. He's
All right,
like
Sesh.
bacon.
I didn't say he's fine. I said he's stabilized.
That's fair, yeah. He's crispy right now.
Smoke rising from underneath his chest plate.
Right, so I have advantage because I'm flanking with Yustinia.
Yep.
Let me roll this. Oh, that was a good thing.
That's a hit. Yeah. Yeah.
Cave,
Yeah.
cave the skull
yeah.
in.
Oh, and
It's dead.
Okay, so I sweep her at the leg because I said I was going to break her knees in Draconic, and I assuming Yustinia and everyone who speaks Draconic understood that.
Yeah.
Sweeps her knees, brings the hammer straight down on her mask, and crushes her face into her skull.
Yeah. You do so yeah, the hammer comes down and just the volume of the head ceases to be into the ground. Just you just hear
Just like a
a
watermelon.
yeah, and you hear the crack. And by the way, you probably hear the lawnmower now. Yeah, you hear the crack of porcelain underneath the hammer as it settles down. and then
The
the
second
body
that
just
she's dead,
ceases
I'm gone.
moving.
Okay.
I'm gone.
all right.
Over towards here.
So we are out of
Yeah, I'm going
combat
inside
now.
the thing. I'm going inside the hut.
Okay, you just drop, and there's a hole there instead of the door now. So they're about equal in size.
Yeah.
You still have to duck.
Yeah, I land, dismiss my.
It's gonna lag a
My
little
wings are
bit
gonna
because of
dismiss
the,
because I don't fucking need
Because
wings
you're
right now.
revealing the area, yeah.
because I'm revealing the area.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 Cs, which are the children. So I'm just leaving this up here for reference. You don't need to move your tokens around or anything like
Yeah.
that. So we've had 1 round between there. Just give me 1 second. I think I just need to see the health points of.
A child's HP is like 8.
Well, I'm using commoner and then having it
Okay, it's even less
So-
then.
because it's a child.
Like
So
5.
a commoner.
Commoners have like 5 HP.
Oh,
So they're-
commoners have
there's
4
just-
HP.
Yeah, so their child has 2. So the one that was in the direct line is paste.
Well, they weren't in direct line. They weren't in direct line. None of them were in direct line. That's what I was rolling for. Actually, I rolled it. You all called the high-low perfectly.
Oh,
nice.
yes.
Because because for yours, Midge, you called high. That was a 5 I rolled, and for both of you that rolled low, I rolled 2s on both of them. So I have the picture for that. So so they weren't in the line of fire, which is what you were rolling for, but one of them apparently was in line for the stone shrapnel, which did 7 damage.
So it is
So-
paste.
It's dead.
He is dead. They are dead.
are
You can't
dead.
really tell.
No.
It
The
is
one on the
dead.
right side of the hut. The
He's
one
dead.
on the right side of the hut just got. You can see when you go in there. There's like a stone that's maybe about 70 pounds worth, like heavy.
I'm a couple of levels away from a resurrection spell.
Just you can see some feet, and then just against the wall on the opposite side, and that's what you see. And then, but the other two children, they got like cuts and one looks to be a very young dragonborn girl that's like got a like gag and
Yeah.
feet and hands are bound, and the other one looks to be a what's the word? The elven boy who is also tied up. And
Okay.
They are both wide-eyed and don't know what the fuck's going on and
Okay.
also they just saw their other captive
Okay,
die.
I'm gonna get them both. I'm gonna turn them away from the other captive, and then
good
start.
idea.
So they're
That
looking
damage
at the
hasn't already
wall.
been done.
Well, even so, you don't want to extend it as well. When we get outside, I'm gonna make sure we're covering their eyes because there's offal and corpses everywhere. So
Oh yeah, awful corpses. Yeah, definitely.
I'm-
by the way, what you see inside the thing, because you see those children, you see a fire. Anybody who goes in, you see a fire that has a big cauldron, bubbling some sort of green, viscous, ichor liquid in the center of it. You also see a little cutout in the ground that has 3 small chests in it, each arrayed very neatly. Down there.
That sounds like part of the
So,
ritual.
burn it with fire? Is
Okay,
essentially
okay,
what I'm
okay, okay, okay.
Right.
All
Did you take the children out?
Yeah. So I
They
no
are
they're not
shaking,
outside.
they don't-
I'm looking at. So I've unbound them and I'm telling them everything.
Immediately crying.
It's over.
I can't
It's-
do it because I don't want to
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
my
no,
voice
it's fine,
up. But
it's
they're
fine.
Just, like,
I'm-
wailing.
But can I do a charisma sort of persuasion just to say everything is like fine, like
It's gonna be like Coswin with the.
it's
with the
over.
kid.
No. Hey, I'm not Edmunding this. I'm not Tog and Edmund.
All right.
but
We get it. Go ahead and roll
I-
your.
I'm
charisma
just-
to listen to the podcast.
I'm just like telling them that the ordeal is over. You're safe, sort of thing.
I'm just
so go
gonna
ahead.
say in Elvish
roll
to the
charisma.
elf, "Don't worry, you're safe, buddy. I'll teach you how to kill hags."
Persuasion. Give me a second. Give me
Can't
a
kill
second.
hags.
These
Boy,
are
I'm gonna teach you how to kill some
It's okay.
hags.
Teach you how to murder.
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
One rolled a 7, rolled a 4. Then no.
No.
That was them trying to pass their own.
Okay. Well, even so,
They are inconsolable. They just saw a kid get blown up.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're inconsolable. While that's going on, off in the distance is shh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just kind of that. Demir wakes up after being healed, and he's on the ground. His hand still grasping his blade, and like his other hand was midway towards picking up the shield, so it's like on the ground, and you heal him, and
he wakes up.
Hey! He just gets up and just like got his sword up.
She says she has her hands over his chest, and she's like really close, like she's straight up dead focus. And when he jumps up, it doesn't affect her.
Yeah,
he jumps up and he's like pointing the weapon. She's used to this kind of shit, so she's like, "It's okay, it's okay."
He's like a little wild-eyed too, and his hair is just like
everywhere,
just a little raised. It's just like he just got struck by lightning. So, hey.
I imagine Justinia's next to me, so I look to him because he probably is trying to, language is difficult when you've just been awoken from a
oh yeah, no, it's
also,
it's bitch devil, it's just like straight.
And the soles of his feet hurt a lot.
Oh yeah. Not only that, part of his half plate. He has metal shin guards and metal like
his hands, his feet, everything hurts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, that's
there's even singe marks on the wrapping to his sword.
Oh no, God! This poor man.
I'm gonna calm
Arwen
down and
make a
Arwen,
charisma.
welcome
Make
him
a
back
charisma
to the
check.
land of the living.
Yeah.
Arwen's gonna go inside, cast Detect Magic, and do a perception check on the chests to see if he can see any traps.
All right. So do the perception.
I warn him that there's children in here, that we will have to they're a bit distraught, and also
yeah, you walk in and there's just two wailing kids.
Oh, I thought
by the way,
we moved
when
the kids outside.
No, because there's loads
okay.
of there's bodies and
Right,
gore
fair
everywhere
enough.
outside. So I'm
there's technically more bodies outside than inside.
yeah. So it's what I've done. I've turned them faced away from the other corpse. They're looking at me and the wall. That's all they can see now. I'm just.
They're just
Okay.
looking at the 6 foot tall, the 6 foot plus tall, no pupil dyed bald man who's.
I'm not bald.
That's
Can I go in,
encouraging.
please?
Oh, I don't know why I
No,
keep.
no, we
using you
signed that
bald,
in the
but-
contract. Isaac is bald no matter what Mitch said. That's in the contract.
And just to add to this, I've taken my hood off, so I look less.
That
Ooh.
sure helps. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no hood.
That sure
but
helps. You're
still no-
just up to kids. You're such kids like this. It's okay, children. It's okay. Just God damn.
Maybe you should have gotten R1 to do that. That's
Maybe.
all I'm gonna say.
All right,
After they've been dealing with hags for the
maybe-
last day and a half.
You spot the Dragonborn child and the Elf child, and you go, "Hang on, I know
We've
two
got
people
those.
who might
I don't know if I
actually-"
would trust the elven member
So-
party to take care of a kid.
So
You know
to
what?
easily to cap this off, because it's a little to make this more structured. R1, you enter in. You've done your cast detect magic. You definitely detect magic inside the chests across and inside of the pot. It has some sort of enchantment, like not the pot itself, but the contents. We're in the
Right.
process of being refined.
Enchanted.
There was something being done to this.
Okay.
There's but there is magic in the chests.
What does
the
R1 know about the
Okay.
creatures that we just fought?
I will roll for that after I perception check the.
Perception check.
Because I failed my test on what the fuck these were, and you weren't here to do yours.
15.
Okay, R1, you listening? You see a large single-room shack with a semi, padded down dirt floor, a cauldron on top of a fire in the center, a dead child, two distraught children being marginally calmed down by your party member, 3 chests, and 2 holes in the wall.
Okay.
There you go.
That's helpful. Okay. I will
I'm sorry, just
open the. Wait, no, I have the bag of holding, don't I?
yes, you do.
All right, I will put the chests. How big are the chests?
The chests are like about that big a piece.
Okay.
Like
I
they're
will-
not huge, but they're like when you like kind of shift them, like when you go to pick one up, because I think you're trying to put them in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Right. So when you pick them up to like do, well, actually, 2 of them are that big. One of them's a big chest.
Okay.
Like a normal sized chest that you would see, like something like that a mimic would be. You know what I'm talking about? The
Right,
stereotypical,
yeah,
D&D
no,
thing.
yeah.
I'm not trying
Your
to say it's a
pirate
mimic, I'm
chest.
just saying-
Your pirate
Yeah,
chest.
pirate
God
chest. There we
damn
go. So you got one that's
Flashbacks to
big.
mimics.
You got one that's big. And you got 2 small ones. When you're trying to shift the small ones, the weight shifts interiorly.
Okay.
And you hear like the clattering of small metal bits like against each other and
Okay.
like coins.
Coins.
Like coins and
quick.
little bits of things moving.
These 2 children I'm consoling, how injured are they?
They got little cuts, a couple of them have one of them has like a bruise on their upper
Because
arm,
they're
looks like
children
somebody
and
grasped it.
they only
2 HP.
have 2 HP. Can I hold them both and heal them both with my special ability, which allows me to give them 6 free hit points? Can I split that
doesn't-
between them?
I will allow you to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah. They don't technically. You don't give them any HP. There's no HP damage. They're just superficially hurt.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't take much to get get a hold of them though, because I mean they're
Yeah,
like
they're
when I say they're
crouching.
young kids. When I
But-
say they're young kids,
Okay,
one's
I'm
like 6,
using
the other
that
one's
power
like,
to just get rid of all those
8.
superficial cuts and bruises
Right,
and just
yeah,
make
some
them
of
feel
that-
better.
yeah.
My holy energy,
Feel
I'm just...
physically they feel fine. Yeah. Physically they're
Emotionally.
fine.
Yeah, emotionally,
I-
they are so screwed.
Arwen will put the
They're
2
like
small
Rivellon
chests
levels are screwed.
Yeah,
in
because
the-
in their perspective, they saw these 3 hags working on a ritual for like 3 hours or like days. Then they heard somebody with authority call out, "Step out with your hands up!" and then all hell broke loose for about 45 seconds.
And then the other child with them
And then
turned
the
to
wall
paste.
exploded.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the wall exploded. That's what they got. That's what they like the fuck.
Arwen will put the small chest in the back of holding, and just not really looking at what he's grabbing. He's just shoving everything from the big chest into the bag of holding.
Okay,
This
I'm
is
just gonna
good.
transfer the whole stash
Okay.
the whole stash to your.
I mean,
party
he's
sheet.
keeping an eye on it, so when he goes to grab it out, he can find it.
Yeah,
he's not.
I'm just putting it
shallow.
in your party sheet. I'm just gonna put it in
Okay.
your party sheet. 'cause
And then
that'll
he
let it
will
work.
try and figure out what these might be.
All right,
What
that's
we
all been
find.
transferred.
Okay.
Essentially, what you found, I'm just gonna tell you now so that we don't have to go through it later. You found 150 platinum pieces, 2,700 gold pieces, 5,000 silver pieces, an adamantine breastplate.
Oh my god.
I can wear that.
One gem of amber, 1 amethyst, 1 amulet of. Well, actually, you don't see that. Couple. You got
An
a
amulet.
couple of. You got a couple of. Yeah, you got an amulet. You got quite a few gems. You got a bit of scale mail. And I'm just gonna, because the breastplate would have been something you could have immediately known about. Breastplate. You got a bit of scale mail.
Okay.
Off of that. You also got a couple more gemstones. Yeah, a lot of gemstones, and then 2 bits of armor.
Does
and an amulet.
work the way it usually does? It gives you DR, right? That's how it works, right? I think in most games.
Shoot is reinforced with strange metal. Just give me a second.
I don't think so. I think it's
one
more
part
like.
substance.
It's
While you're
like
wearing it,
blood.
any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So
I
you,
can
you,
wear
you get
that.
rid of critical hits.
Yeah, but why would we give that to you? You don't get hit a lot.
So you find that in there.
Yustinia, really.
Well, no, because this is
So,
medium
he's in
armor.
melee a lot.
This is medium armor.
Oh yeah, he can wear that though.
What's its AC though?
6,
14.
I think breastplate. Oh,
It's
yeah.
breastplate. This is
14.
breastplate.
Um,
but
14.
But we'll go back because that's what you've been doing inside of the hut. Outside
Okay.
of the hut, Demir has been somewhat calmed down. He's now speaking common again. And he's finally put his sword down, and is trying to get his hair down. He's just trying to to think straight again, like slow down because he just died and then
I put
came
my
back.
hands over his chest again and start casting more healing until he's back to normal, which I've already done in the thing, but still.
Yeah, I think no more no more adventuring for me. No, I'm good.
Well, brother. You have made me proud.
Eh,
You're one lucky son of a bitch. Is what I say out loud.
I'm gonna go get the horses.
Good idea.
And Barry!
He's like, I'm not sure if I'm drunk or really hungover or both at the same time.
he's just fucked. He's gonna start going towards getting the horses. He's
Yeah.
gonna start walking. He left his sword and his shield on the ground as they still are smoking slightly from the heat that was generated by them.
I will give those both to Justinia because he's probably going to want to give them
And I'll end up giving them back to you.
whenever he takes a second. I will patch up Justinia though while he's out here with me. Let me just do that with some standard, with some bog
What are
standard.
you
patch
doing
up.
as well, Rivellon? Because you're on the outside and you've been at the exterior of the fight for a long time. Now it's over and you saw everybody's like kind of split off, done their own thing. What are you doing?
No frigging clue. Being really angry with myself for missing so many shots.
You heal 16, Justinia, from me stitching you up.
I mean, I got away with fairly unscathed, so
Did you even get
I'll
hit?
probably scout the,
No,
the exterior with
You know,
my
I did not
the
pick
Pick
up
up his arrows.
yeah.
Oh, I pick up my axe, by the way, my throwing.
Okay. If you want to try and pick up your arrows, I'm gonna hold on. How many did you fire?
Oh bloody hell.
To a turn for 5 turns?
Yeah, say
You
10.
fired 10 arrows. Okay, I'm going to roll 5 dice. Give high or low. Just tell me high, low.
Hi.
You fired 4 shots, by the way, R1.
So
Ah, fine.
you get back 6 arrows. 3 of those were
bad.
good. No, it's not bad. Well, most of those are the ones that you hit that are actually like
Bite me.
Well, no, I'm just saying it makes sense.
Bite
Some of the ones
me.
okay, all right.
Bite
That
me.
wasn't an insult.
Hey, Rivellon, look at this day. We all have off days. You did well in the previous fight. Like, you've done well in every single previous fight. You're allowed to...
Okay.
But also, you hear the crying children from the inside of the hut, far away.
Yeah, when I realize there are children crying inside, I like stop. When I finish patching up Justinia, I go inside. I'm like, oh shit, I hear children.
Yeah,
Okay,
and you just
so-
see
So who's
Isaac going, it's okay, it's okay. Da, da, da.
I
Just
am
start,
just a
and he's gonna be
normal
out of panic, just start
6-foot-tall
singing
man
prayers.
with no pupils. And
I'm knelt down. I'm trying to stop them
Yeah.
from looking round at the other thing, and I'm just singing in Celestial.
yes,
And-
yeah, that's all
That
great.
probably wouldn't help.
Give them something
That's a bit-
extra scary to look at.
So wait, you say you were singing in Celestial? So you're
Yep.
doing so basically you're just praying in Latin at them.
Yeah, but we've established Celestial is a very beautiful language.
Yeah.
Well, Latin's a very beautiful language. It's not that calming though.
Yeah.
Well, it is. You think like when you're playing Rome Total War 1, there's that female singing voice that's like that sort of
Yeah,
soothing.
that's not your voice.
No, but
No.
No,
it might be Isaac's.
That's
No.
not Isaac's voice.
you
Okay,
go
so-
down an octave when you use Isaac's voice.
Yeah,
It's not,
that's
it's not
true.
Isaac's voice.
It's just okay. It's just almost like the what's it called? The Song on the Misty Mountain from The Hobbit.
Oh, yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Arwen will start playing his music, playing his lute, trying to and singing children's songs, trying to
That's weird. That's weirder. We've just rescued these things and we were singing children's songs at them.
No, like little like lullabies.
Okay.
He's singing like lullabies type songs, not like "Ring Around the Rosy."
Okay, because I was getting the Rick and Morty joke from when he was raising his kid. It's like, where's your hands? Here's your hands, and that's how we play.
No.
Handy hands. It's like
No,
fucking-
like lullaby type song.
Okay.
Because the rest
all
of
right,
my
well, because
my-
of Isaac's try, they both rolled 2s on their checks. So
I'm
they did
gonna roll
that failed.
performance. Like it's
Go red and roll performance.
performance.
Go ahead and roll performance. And
Can I give him advantage on that? Like,
How?
Sure.
just because-
Okay.
How are you doing it? Are you
Yeah.
trying to be like calming and
Yeah,
and
she's she's kneeling down next.
using
to
your
the kids.
training?
Yeah,
to
she's a doctor. She's also like,
Motherly
taking care of
instincts are
kids. I've
kicking
always got
in.
the idea to
There's
do
one of them is a dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She's
friendly
doing that
face.
naturally because she's been a midwife. She's done that kind of thing. So she's
Friendly
like,
muzzle. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
you know,
advantage,
sitting
yes,
there,
no.
just trying to-
Yeah. Go ahead and advantage on your performance check, and if you succeed, I'll give them advantage on their checks. Okay.
23.
That's really fucking
You
good
get
at
a
it.
+10. You get a +10 now to that. My fuck! That Isaac had. Oh shit! We're almost at the same level that Artlox was when he died. Of course, yeah, he had a +10.
Right. Yeah. Both of them. Calm down. They're still. It's
Oh, they're still-
still.
Yeah. We can expect them to
yeah.
cry, but
We're not expecting them to.
it's
you know,
better than me
stop,
just
but-
going.
Isaac is better
Isaac,
at
you guys got showed up as R1 comes in on his what you got a loot? Is that what you're
Loot, I
playing on?
think, lyre,
Yeah.
something. I don't
Okay.
remember what I had.
On a string instrument, just like
On his bagpipes.
Just like yeah.
Lyre.
And
No, I don't
also-
have my bagpipes.
I'm trying to think.
As he does that, and as well as
We
Satch's
can't
also
use
kind
our
of
normal
calm.
language that we use to talk to each other, R1, in terms of trying to discuss what the creatures were without this child knowing what we're saying. So, how do we want to do that?
You're making a
And
lot of
no one
assumptions
speaks-
about the knowledge of these children. I'm just gonna point out.
Well,
They're-
but we're assuming they both speak Draconic. One speaks Draconic. I can't speak today, Jesus. And the other one speaks Elvish.
Elven.
And no one
you don't,
speaks
you don't know
Halfling.
their you don't know their home life.
Assumption.
What?
We're making
Dwarvish.
assumption.
Well, we're making an assumption on the facts that we've got that one's an elf and one's a dragonborn. Like,
That's racist.
I mean,
So what
it's
do you,
but it's a good assumption to make considering we're about to say, you know, these things that they've had these kids captured. Do you know what they were and what they might have been doing to them?
How about we step outside and leave them to
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna stay
the
with
motherly
the kids.
dragon?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stay with the kids, and I'm gonna try and keep them calm, and I'm gonna try and talk to them. Stuff.
Because I have a theory, but I just can't get the
their
answer to
ages,
it. Yeah.
Trying to be
Just,
genuinely interested.
All right.
And
Leaving
then-
the corpse uncovered. Got it.
She's better with kids than I
Wait,
am.
does
I'll put it that way.
R1 have a cloak? Because if he has a cloak, he'll. lay it
Oh,
over
I
the
have
body.
I have like a massive sheet.
Yeah, my cloak. Well, my cloak would cover it. It's a small person.
It's a child.
I bought like extra covers for my bedrolls and stuff, so I've got.
Of course.
It needs something a little bit more.
Hey,
you know.
you've had me caught in a winter environment before. I thought, yeah, I've got extra covers.
It's not well. Okay, you cover the corpse.
Also, I come from a
Okay.
wintry environment. Of course, I've got extra
Alright.
covers.
And then
Cover the
can
corpse.
I make a history check? I think is the right
Yeah.
Well, before
roll?
you go, I'm going.
when that happens.
Yeah. Ustenia, what are you doing outside, or what are you doing?
I'm just hanging out with my bro.
Just hanging out. So okay,
Hanging out with my
Demir.
bro.
All right, so you're going with him as he goes to get the horses, and just kind of. Or are you waiting? Okay, yeah. So you're walking with him down the path. To the
Sorry, who's it? Unsung's comment. He's the mama born wearing a hat with badass horns. Oh dear.
All right, so you're doing that. Valon's picking up the last of his arrows, and he's still kind of in the fight, putting them in array. And when you all come out, so okay, you're all near enough. So yeah, go ahead. What are you doing? Trying to get spatial awareness of what's going on.
Okay, so R1's gonna walk to where he remembers dropping his bow, while trying to figure out what these things are and what they might have been.
I'm gonna walk with him.
with the information, he doesn't know what kind of enchantment it was, but he knows it's an enchantment that was in the pot.
Yep, in the pot. Also, you know that the whole reason you this started was because you had you found a necklace
with an eye in it.
Yeah.
That's good information to know too. Yeah, and that.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and give me a history check.
History check? Okay.
Yeah, a history check. Knowing all that stuff, get a +5 to that.
It's a bard. Come
Yeah.
on. Skill monkey.
Yeah. Yeah. These were hags. You feel kind of stupid for not realizing that with the whole eye necklace thing, but yeah, now it makes a lot of sense. This was a coven. They were gonna eat these kids and then use them as a way to get like children, because that's how they reproduce.
It's how hags reproduce. They eat children.
And that's what was with the pot.
Yep.
Actually, from which you can figure that out. Also, given the fact that the individual that stole the children for them is missing one of his eyes, they were going to replace that eye necklace because that was a hag's eye, which is a.
Do we know of any way to check if these children are the original children or the hag spawn?
Rolled an 18 on that. If they were going to, if they had already done it, these would be, unless the one that died was the last one to be eaten, they would still be basically newborns for a while before they became the age that they were consumed at, and then they'd be given back to the
right.
They'd be let go and then allowed back into the world. So, but yeah.
So
unless it's been like
there's like a gestation period where they're. It's like Deadpool. When he loses his body, he's got to regrow everything. Okay. Okay, that's so we can at least return 2 children to their families. I'm then going to return inside and say a prayer over. Yeah, say a prayer over the corpse of the other child.
And is this an actual like bag of stuff outside the building?
No, that's just to represent.
That's piles of meat.
It's piles of meat, and there's meat and viscera and animal carcasses all around here. There's the corpse of the Dahike, who's been who's been nailed to the side of the shack.
Okay.
Everything
Are
like
these
that.
actual traps?
A couple of them are, yeah. They're very, very rusted, pockmarked, a lot of blood on them. They haven't been cleaned ever. They've just kind of been.
Arwen's gonna take the best looking ones.
They're all bad.
Well, they're all bad, but he can clean them. He can cast mending on them. He can fix them up.
You take a trap.
I'll take one.
Trap. I'll let you take a trap with that description. Yeah. Also, you have 3 bodies of the hags that are still on
We should probably search them.
It's Isaac in the tent with me, right?
I've gone back inside to start praying over the deceased child.
Yeah, when you come in, Sash will very quickly walk over to you and whisper, "Take those hags' bodies and burn them."
You just nod.
Kids and all the stuff in here. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Someone want to search the bodies with me?
Nope.
To the people outside.
I'm not outside at the moment.
Ustinia's probably busy with his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting horses. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine,
It's a
I'll
ways away.
help you. You freak.
So are you just taking the bodies, or are you searching them?
I'm good. We'll search them and then
burning them.
Yes.
Burning them. Okay. Go ahead and give me a investigation check, both of you.
Okay.
General investigation for all the bodies. See what you find.
Oh.
Investigating this, investigating that. General investigation.
16.
12.
Okay. All right. The one that's missing a head that used to have the very fanged up and fanged and toothed head doesn't really have a lot. It's like she was wearing a very thin dress for the most part. So you don't find anything on her really. Just a lot of accoutrement of bones, skin and stuff. The one with the doll face, or well, used to have a doll face.
Doesn't have any face now.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything. Doesn't have a head.
Its
You
face is
searched
now a
for
crumble
her?
zone.
As
Yeah.
the old meme will go, so no head.
On her, there's just a lot of doll parts, like porcelain doll parts that she's got in like pouches. Just like 20 or 30 various bits and pieces of doll bits that she seemed to use as a casting medium when she was casting spells.
Also, has it been 10 minutes since I cast Detect Magic?
No, this
Okay.
is all happening pretty quick. The big girl, the big one, that you initially saw, that was the first one to get hit, and also I think the first one to die.
I'll call her.
Yeah. You like her. You find just a lot of bones and stuff that make up like a shirt. A lot of like little like finger bones and skins and bits and stuff like that. Though on her belt, you saw her use this beforehand. Rivlon, I think, because you were the one that observed her go out first, because you were in line of sight. She has like a pouch, and when you look in the pouch, there looks to be like a kind of like oddly sheened colored like salt in the bag, just like filled by maybe like 2/3 up in this pouch bag. When you saw it, she like put something in it, and then when she brought it back out, it looked really desiccated. But it's like a bag of it's a bag of salts that has like a strange kind of look to it when you look at it in light, like the actual salt inside.
I think we'll take that. Whoever found it.
Okay.
Rivlon, you wanna just put that in your bag?
No.
I'll take it then.
Yeah.
All right, just mark down that you have.
You want
have a
it, you take it.
Just mark down you have a strange salt bag or strange salt pouch.
Roach, this is a really horrible question. The dead child, is it whole? I just want ease of collection.
No,
Okay.
no. That was like maybe a 5-year-old, and that was like a 75-pound
no.
block of
No.
stone going at about Mach 2. So
That's a lot of mess.
I mean, it's what happened. That's what happened.
Midge is just depressed.
At that point, the hag wasn't
depression.
giving a shit about the about
okay.
children.
I'm-
so it's kind of.
I'm taking one of my bed sheets.
Are you gonna put all the bits into the sheet? Is that what you're doing? Is
Essentially.
that what we're doing right now?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then and tying it up.
All right.
Apparently, yes.
But I'm gonna try and not rearrange.
Oh God,
Oh,
no,
no.
no,
But
no, no,
Just no.
no.
All of the no.
I'm
Are
okay.
you-
Put it this
Okay,
way.
all right. Okay.
Because I want to take it back to its family or someone who will find its family. I want to make it as close
Somewhat presentable.
to presentable, like rather than
Midge,
just a
the
bag of
se-
bits.
Mi-
I want it to.
Midge, that
I'm
is
gonna
what
wrap
is
it
available.
tight. I want to wrap it
That's what
tight.
There
so
is-
they're in.
there are bits of the lower extremities, one arm, and the mass majority has been crushed by a stone. Modern
Okay.
medicine would have a hard time identifying this body, because there is no dental records anymore, because the dental bit
Okay,
is,
then
is
I'm
crushed.
just gonna have to bury it here. This can't go home to his family.
We found your child. Just as it goes down.
Soaking red
No. Okay.
bag.
On this child.
Found your
You're better
child.
off you're better off going to the grieving family just going like, we couldn't find them. Just like, at least then they don't have to know that it's a mess in the middle of nothing. My God.
Okay. On the child, is there anything an item that's identifiable.
Yes, there is a driver's
of a
license.
child. Is there any identifying mark?
Yes,
Driver's
there,
It
there
might
is
have
a
had
driver's license.
Okay, it might have had a toy with it, or a necklace, or fucking hell, like
I'm not
Scars.
disputing that. I'm just saying. it's
not
on the
scars.
child.
I'm
It's
not
been hit
taking a
by
bit of its flesh. It's not got a tattoo
Oh
on
no,
it.
no, God, no! I wasn't saying that. Just like
No. Like, I want to
Yo.
be able to be able to condole this poor soul's family in some way, and like,
Well, the first thing you can do is not bury it in this section of the forest.
oh God, no! I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah. You know, where you just had to deal with a gnarl wood, like.
Yeah, no.
fighting you.
I'm still gonna gather up the bits, as disgusting as that sounds.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm not going to
Consider it
bother
just
with the
like,
whole
Dead Space.
ceremonial. Well, I'm going to wrap it semi nicely. But is there anything
Does anyone
that
have
I
any
can?
blotting paper? God.
We're horrible people.
I'm trying to be
We're
nice
horrible.
right now, guys. I'm trying to play the lawful good divine soul sorcerer that I am. Can you just give me a moment to be nice?
All right. Give me a second. No, there. Actually, I misread that. I thought for some reason I thought I rolled a 0, but that was a natural 20.
We have blotting paper.
With the natural 20, these are not well-to-do kids. So.
Wooden
Fucking.
carving, something probably right.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, there's like in one of the hands. There's a small wood.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
gonna have to
so
message
in one of
Jordan
in one of the
later.
hands there is
There's a
a.
small wooden carved like horse. In one of
Okay,
the
a horse, right?
I'm going to have to
Yeah, whatever.
message Jordan later and be like, I'm sorry for what we're about to put you
It's a month before she'll get to this easy. So
Yeah, still though, I'm like, I'm sorry.
well, we've said.
She watches this sometimes. She knows about this stream. She's watched it before.
My
Anyway,
God.
anyway, so yes, I'm gonna wrap it.
No wonder Bethesda doesn't let you kill kids, because it opens up a shitload of stuff.
That's the one thing
And
Bethesda doesn't let you do.
I'm gonna make sure that I've got, all the identifying things in this wrapping, and then I'm gonna hide it from the children as I walk out the door with it.
Yeah, I'm distracting them by giving them like some sort of thing.
Yeah,
to
like
do.
I nod to like Sesh to make sure they're not looking right now.
You walk
Yeah.
in when you're about ready to do this, going.
No, I'm already there, and I've been saying a prayer, but then
Yeah, like I like pull out a few things and I'm like playing. Like
There's
maybe, like, a
things that
makeshift
kids
game.
really shouldn't see, and they've already seen half of it. So
Don't
the other half is under the rock.
worry. There's like a 75% chance he'll just repress it anyways.
That's
Yeah,
true.
fine.
That's very true. But even so, let's not add insult to injury.
That or they're going to be a villain in like the next campaign.
And, like 20, we'll be 20 years down the line and we'll like
They formed their own coven, and
they want to bring their friend back. That's the whole thing.
They just
You
start their
do
own
so.
adventuring group.
You do so. By the time you get that done, Rivellon and R1, you have essentially gotten the majority of the bad, like the bodies of the hags. And did you do anything with the Hike's body, or are you just leaving that pinned to the wall?
Oh, that's a thing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's higher than I can reach, so I'll have Rivlon take it down. Hey, Rivlon.
Support the
would you mind?
legs as he gets it down.
no, there aren't any legs.
Grab the legs.
No, there.
it's
Oh, I
just-
thought the
just-
legs
it's
were
been,
gone. It's
Only
flayed.
the left eye's gone.
Oh, it's been
left eye
flayed.
and all the internal.
And
All his skin's gone.
front several.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
been
internal.
right?
So R1, grab the legs. I'll cut the hands down. Catch it as it falls over your shoulder. Don't get your head stuck inside the internals.
There is no.
It's gonna wear him like a skin mech.
Exactly. There's a hole. His head would fit inside quite nicely.
All right, give me
Think
a
of the nightmares.
honest.
Think
give me a
of the
dexterity
nightmares.
check. Give me a dexterity check, Arn, because this isn't necessarily about brute strength. This is just making sure you're in the right position to grab it.
Just straight dex.
Just straight dex check. Let's see. As you handle the body.
Oh, one now wears
Alright.
this man like a skin mech.
So R1, you don't necessarily wear it, but you're in the wrong position, so it just kind of follows over you and just like because it's so really it's onto the ground and you're just like covered in like what's left of the blood on like your side. It's, just
Hey, Rivlon, come here. I want to give you a hug.
You do realise I am deadly from long range, and I am at long range, right?
I just
Given the
need to
fact
give my
I
dog a hug,
sprinted
okay?
away from you when I let him go.
I wish I had a dog to hug as well after having to deal with this shit. Okay. I'll say you're able to get Dahike's body over and a lot of the really bad shit like into a pile, and
Burn it.
I'll say you've got enough. If anybody has,
I've got an oil
has
flask.
a,
I've got an oil flask.
yeah. If you either got an oil flask or a tinder box or something like that, you can.
I have a tinderbox.
Okay, then you can just light with the tinder box.
I mean,
and
Firebolt.
what's, you're inside though before.
Oh,
before
okay,
anybody-
yeah.
Yes, please don't fire any firebolts from inside the building with children in it.
Yeah,
Snipe.
but it basically catches really easily, mostly from the body of the really fat hag, just kind of going up like a grease fire.
Yeah.
Just right up.
Her new name is now Greasefire McGee.
Oh.
This sounds like a Fallout character.
It does, yeah.
Probably is a Fallout character. So but yeah, you set a light, and now everything's kind of burning. When you get out, Isaac, it's been burning for maybe a minute or two. You can definitely tell those kids are gonna have to stay in there for a little while because that does not look good from
okay.
exiting, because it's basically just bodies on fire right now. There's
yeah.
still noticeably bodies.
Does anyone know the sleep spell?
Let me check.
Just
So
no,
I
don't worry.
really
One
like
of the
that.
kids is an elf. It won't affect it.
Yep, it won't work.
Oh, yeah.
Also, that only lasts for 60 seconds.
We just
It's
run.
enough to get
Well,
on
it's
one
enough.
horse and
It's
run
enough to
away.
pick a kid up and run away with it.
Just like away from the body pile, the pyre.
And it also depends on what
Me
level.
with the two
Yeah,
kids
yeah.
on my shoulders, just fucking yeeting out.
Well, I'm saying okay, but anyway, once I'm out, I'm gonna
We have
obviously.
to bird box this.
I'm obviously carrying something quite solemn. So Isaac doesn't say this like ecstatically at all, but he just turns to, I'm guessing, R1 and Rivlon who are there, and he says, once Sasha's out of the house with the children, one of you should probably make sure that the contents of that cauldron is spilt so no one else can use it.
I'll do that.
And just disrupt anything that looks arcane before we leave. I'm going to go to the horses. Also, make sure someone picks up Demir's sword and shield as they like smolder.
Ustenia's got it.
Oh, Ustinia did it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I missed that. I missed that. But and Isaac just solemnly walks towards where the horses were.
I hug my dog
So the-
outside
so
of
you-
character.
So you just put your fixers on the job.
Yeah.
R1 and Rivlon.
Hey, I think I've got the worst job here.
It's true. All right, going back over to the brothers Opakin.
Burrs too.
Yeah. You've gotten the horses and you're walking back to the hut along the path. Kind of like got the horses that you're controlling. Demir hasn't really said a lot after he calmed down and has been walking. He's kind of really stoic for a while. Fucking hell, I'm Midge.
What's he do?
Just have a whiskey and coke. Did you just mix yourself some of that?
Oh. I wish I could do that, but I have to work in the morning, so have one for me too.
So is it always like that?
Sometimes, yes. I've been brought back myself, like you are.
I haven't.
Shut up, you're not there.
You're not there.
It's definitely not the best experience, but we both now gone through it and come out the other side.
What? Why do you keep doing it. This. If that it can happen.
Why do I keep doing it? Is like asking why does the sun rise? It's part of who I am. I am a fighter. I live for this. This is allows me to hone my skills. Something I could never have done just on our casual raids with the border kingdoms against the other tribes. What challenge is that to one like I? I have fought beasts that can move through dimensions, beasts from other dimensions, hags, things, whatever they are, and all sorts of things. Who else can claim from our family, from our tribe, from our whole people has done these things?
You have a point. I guess. It's definitely not for me. It's not as clean as it is in the stories.
Well, stories are stories. But at the end of the day, you've done well, brother. I'm proud of you. I can respect your choice. I always have. But nonetheless, you fight well, and you've honored our family.
Kind of just sighs a bit. Goes quiet again, kind of contemplative, and say after a little while, Isaac comes up with his charge.
What ho was it, man?
Sorry, what did you say? What ho? What ho? What?
What ho, wizard man?
Oh, what ho, wizard man? Isaac's gonna kind of ignore them visibly to you. He's not even hiding it. Is very solemn. He's gonna then put the remains on the back of his horse and make sure it's secure.
What do you
Say another bit. Unfortunately, not all of the children made it.
Oh. I saw. Stiny sort of looks at the thing, and I'm guessing kind of realizes this is not really body shaped.
No, not really.
One was in the direct. One was in the direct path of the same bolt that hit your brother.
Oh. That is bad. What about the others? Was there any others in there?
Are they okay?
Thankfully, the other two are fine.
Ah, well. At least there's that.
And at least Isaac now turns around after finishing tacking it up. And at least it seems the hags did not manage to finish their foul ritual with them.
Yes, that is favorable news.
R1 informs me that the reason these hags capture children is to reproduce. They eat a child and then create a spawn that mimics how that child was, raise it and release it back into society, only later to become a hag itself. I'm glad that we managed to spare them from that. Thank you as well for agreeing to help us on this. I don't think the local authorities would have managed.
No, not when they command powers like they did. Certainly not. Well, I'm glad that we was able to assist them to have done so quickly as well, all things considered.
We should. You okay, Midge? Did you just seem like a spider? Is that what you're?
Just ran at me.
Oh,
It's a spider, Midge. You're an adult human.
look at that taxi. Oh,
No,
You're
it's
an
all
adult
right, I
human.
agree
Running
with
up to
him.
you, gives us your wallet.
You're
no,
an adult human
we
in a
had-
place that has a.
Oh, yeah, don't run in there, Spider. Don't run into that plug socket and blow up.
Just we just see Midge go dark.
Yeah, it's going to run into an outlet. No, we have an at home. We found a spider that isn't English, naturally, and is actually
Damn
slightly
Polish spiders.
is unfortunately is unfortunately slightly poisonous. Whatever they're called, venomous.
It's just poisonous or not poisonous. There's
Yeah.
no slightly poisonous
Okay.
category.
Compared to
Mildly
English spiders, mildly poisonous, and that is also one, but it's not as big as the other one. But this one has the same marking, so I'm a little bit wary of it.
Just get a shoe or a slipper or
Yeah,
something like that, like I have.
It's
and use it to
currently
just
nestled
smash the
within
damn
all of my
thing.
cabling, so no.
Cables. You can hit a cable and be fine.
Yeah, I know. I'll hit the
Either-
cable, but I might turn myself off.
Fucking hell.
It's fine where it is for
Demir
now.
speaks up. Demir speaks up. We should burn that shack. I don't think it should stand anymore. I don't know why. It seems
Once the
Evil.
children are outside of the shack, Rivalon and Arwan are going to see about destroying it. So, if you want to take some revenge after what the hags did to you, it might make you feel better if you join them.
me.
Yeah, I've got a
He
tinderbox
looks
if you
to
want.
He looks to the bag. No, not for me.
Well,
For them, him, them. I guess. Them.
even so, Isaac pulls out an oil flask and a tinderbox if he wants it.
He takes it. Takes it from. He's on horseback. and
I'm going
keeps
to
riding.
remain with the child. And Isaac goes back to praying and
We should be splitting up.
I'm only staying with the horses here. Well, the horses I'm guessing have been brought towards the house by now.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, I mean
Okay.
you're still on the path too. Like,
Okay,
it's a
we'll
little
bring
ways
them a
away.
bit more towards the house because obviously we've
To
got to
the
get
edge
to
of
the
the
children. Yeah, to the clearing.
Okay. All right. Do so. Oh, Rivalon, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, because your webcam is freaking out.
Oh, he's
my
not on mine.
screens.
He's fine on mine.
I've got like a really weird like pixelated like it basically looks like
That
like
could
the
be a
whole
server thing because
the coax. It looks like a coax isn't all the way in or something like
That's
that. Kinda-
Discord
Rival
and
looks just
Yeah.
like his normal.
yeah, that's Discord's been funny recently.
Yeah,
Self.
I don't know what it is. I've actually been getting a whole bunch of like in and outs from your guys' webcam this whole time. Midge, you're a grown adult. Get a slipper and beat the and kill.
I don't
the
know
thing.
where it's gone.
You know what?
Amateur.
You know what the
Amateur.
really funny thing is, right? Jordan, the person who I suggested to Midge.
Don't get a Gladius. What are you?
Oh my god. The person who I suggested, who I said to Midge would be willing to do editing, is Australian. So she's gonna watch this and be like, "Bitch, you're such a pussy."
Probably.
He is freaking the hell out of a spider that's probably just that big, like some
Spider.
some
It doesn't matter
tiny.
the size. What matters is the thing is actually
I mean, to be
planning
fair,
on
yeah.
how it's going to attack. It's
To
done
be
the
fair,
scouting
Black
mission.
Widows don't get
It's
very
now
big, and they're like one of the
planning it.
deadliest spiders around, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, but Black Widows are also that is their thing. They're incredibly venomous. That's why they don't get big. If a spider gets big, it's usually not that venomous, like because it
Yeah.
has size to deal with its prey. Like the exception would be like a wolf spider is a little bigger and is also venomous, but it's not that. And by the way, yeah, it's venomous, not poisonous. Because if you
Yeah.
eat it and you get sick, it's poisonous. If
Yeah.
it eats you and you get sick, it's venomous.
Yeah.
So that's how that works.
That's terminology I love hearing. It's just so.
But what if it bites you and then it dies?
Then you're venomous.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
then
you're
then-
poisonous.
then you're poisonous. Then you're poisonous. Yeah.
You probably need to
Poisonous.
stop hanging around all the uranium. Like
That or it's an evolution. But okay, yeah, you get to the edge of the clearing. And by
Yeah,
that
what if
point,
a
I will
spider
say
bites
that-
you and it gets superpowers?
I don't know about superpowers. You might get.
Then you're probably in
asbestosis.
You're probably in Earth 180 or something like that now, you know, where everything's flipped. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Spider-Man who
I'll
was
say,
actually a spider.
Spider-Man is a spider that's grown man arms.
yeah, essentially, yeah. Or it's a spider that's gotten the strength of a man.
We're getting off track.
We're getting off track. I'm trying to get it back in. You arrive back at the clearing. At that point, the fire has gone down enough that could or could not be a pile of bodies burning. It also could just be a lot of rubbish or bits just kind of burning.
The smell is awful.
Often. Oh yeah. Definitely even worse than normal burning bodies because it's the hags as well and yeah, a lot of fat. You ever smell fat burning? It's not.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
kind of
stuff.
sickly. So there's a lot of that
Hair.
going on.
Hair.
A lot of,
and fat
hair is
both
horrible.
smell terrible.
Hair is horrible. I burnt like my arm and had all the hair on it. Like just horrible.
No,
Yeah.
thanks. No, never.
So yeah, by the time you get there, that is happening. So Sesh, what are you doing with the
So
kids? 'Cause
at some
you're-
point,
you're-
I would have talked to the kids. I probably know their names. You know, if they have
yes,
siblings.
you do. So the elfin boy, who is the oldest of the two, who's just
Is his name also Rivellon?
Although he was aged at like about 5.
No, that's the
He's
dead
an elf,
one.
so it's about 50.
no, that would be
Yeah.
the Dragonborn's 5.
No, the dead one's 5.
Oh yeah, no, but
No, the
yeah,
dead
that
one's
one-
the oldest.
No. The dead one was
dead
the
one's the
smallest.
deadest.
Dead one's the deadest. The oldest was the elf, and the middle was the dragonborn girl. The elf boy goes by the name. Goes by the name
Stream
Aelwyn,
along.
as in Iowan, as in Alpha Yankee Whiskey India November.
Eowyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very Tolkien-esque name. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
They occur. Maybe a traditional family. And then you don't fucking know.
This child's probably about as old as me, then, isn't it? If it's an elf child.
I did say it's
No,
about
that
50.
that's not how elfin aging works, guys.
They age normally until they hit adulthood, and then they just stay young forever.
Yeah, and then they stay young for a long time. Or actually, no, they're once like they're normal bringing up, they're normal brought up for like the first 10 years. Then it starts elongating as more and more as it goes up. So their adolescence go on for about 15 years, and then.
Oh
then
my
they're
god, could you imagine the problems with that?
It's actually even worse because I think in Pathfinder
You
they
never
talked
let me
about
do
it.
anything I want. I hate you. You've been saying that for 14 friggin' years.
You're only 24.
In Pathfinder, I think they take 60 years to
14
grow
years
old.
of
I think
puberty.
60 years.
Does that
Yeah,
mean
60
in
years
these
ago.
societies there's drinking ages for different races?
Well, in these societies, drinking ages are very lax already.
That's
So that's the thing. But no, actually, I think in Pathfinder they go over like the fact that a half elf doesn't fit in with humans or elves because their adolescents are the mean between both the period of
Yeah, it's like
humans
17 to
and
21.
elves. Yeah, so they never fit in. So it's like that's why they're so different. And the girl is a dragonborn that goes by the name of Kira, which is Hotel Echo Romeo Alpha. Very simple one.
Wait, Hotel Echo Romeo
Alpha.
Alpha.
Alpha. Okay.
And it was Alwyn and Hira, right?
Yeah. They don't know who the other child was. If you asked them, if you wanted to bring
wanna
that up.
that up. So
Okay.
no.
All
She's
right.
like, I don't
You
want
know
to.
the name of that state.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I think Sesh would know enough about. Sesh would know enough about kids because she probably dealt with enough when she was doing doctoring stuff and when she was doing the home midwifery thing that she knows how to deal with kids better than I do. So
Yeah, it wouldn't be
No.
a good idea. Okay, so I'll say, yeah, you get the kids' names. they get the kids' names. They don't know where they live exactly because they're just very small children. So they couldn't tell you. Like, it's at that point you can't tell your address or like. I
Yeah,
live
like, what's
there.
your address? I live here.
Yeah, they,
A
so they can't really tell you a lot. A house, yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. That's good for your age.
Yeah. Hey, you guys don't live on the street. Oh
No,
my god.
but finding their homes is also something we can palm off to the authorities.
Yeah, yeah. So what Session's going to do is she's going to tell the kids that in order to get them out of here, she's going to put a blindfold on them. But she's going to
We're
carry
bird
them.
boxing this. Got it.
Yeah, she's going to carry them, one in each arm, because she's probably strong enough to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She's a
carrying
7'1"
both of them.
Dragonborn lady. Of course she can.
7'3" Dragonborn.
7'3"
Also,
Dragonborn lady.
also the oldest is still just an elven boy, so the elven
Yeah,
part
he
does
probably
make him kind of
because that's just elf.
yeah. Actually,
She picks
probably
two
the
of them up,
dragonborn
has them
girl
both
probably weighs more.
blindfolded, and she's talking to them still. She's keeping a conversation. She's asking them about, like, do you have siblings? What's your favorite thing to do? Do you have a favorite toy? Things that you can ask kids and they talk for ages about them, sort of thing.
Yeah, that
So-
kind of stuff. Yeah.
She will wait for whoever's outside to tell her to come out, so that way she safe-ish.
All right. I'll say you do so. You do see the horses have come around, and they're Ustenia and Demir are riding both of theirs, and Isaac is with his as well. So you'll have to figure out who the children are going to be riding with.
I was going to let them
towards-
ride my horse. Just walks next to them.
Just walk. Okay, that would work. So yeah, you bring them out. We're getting. I just want to double check on time.
With
We're
How-
on time.
We're there.
Okay, we're there.
Literally, we
yeah.
turned to 11 the second you said that.
Can we like end on the cinematic shot of like once the kids are out of the way and that Demir and Stinia riding around the shack with torches, just setting it on fire, cinematic.
Yeah, but I would say Demir gets off his horse and he's got the fire flask that he's just like he like kind of primes however it's supposed to be primed, like puts a match on it or something,
Pulls a pin.
throws it onto the ceiling, like onto the roof that's like wood and metal, and just it starts going up and
and it's like as R1 like kicks over the cauldron inside, spilling all the stuff. Just like he's out as he exits the door, Demir throws the thing, and
Yes.
and then it just ends with like them.
slow
everyone-
slow bring down, like silhouetted on the burning shack in the center
with
next
the
to
people
burning
slow
camp.
walking around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. We'll end there. I think that's a good ending for this little mini quest.
So next time.
Next
Okay,
time,
so
we'll start back here, but yeah.
yeah, enjoy it. Well, we can have got down the road a bit. Like, okay.
Yeah. We can.
I mean,
yeah.
okay, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this week. As always, we will be back next week. Actually, we're not doing a break or anything next week, so we will be back next week, 7:30 BST, our normal time. As always, thank you to Commissar Roach. Where is he on this screen right now? He's that way. Yeah, he's over up there. The guy who's been doing a lot of talking. Thank you to Commissar Roach for writing this campaign, as always, and thank you for all these guys joining me. Just because there's more of us now that do it, I'm going to just quickly run through everyone else. I've had some couple of questions, who everyone is. So, my name is Midgeman. I'm a content creator. Twitch.tv/Midgeman, YouTube.com/The Midgeman's World. And then we also have who's next on my screen. Above me on my screen is Mr. Rival Zone Gaming. You can find him at YouTube.com. Don't know what the URL is because I think it's a newer account.
Rival Zone Gaming.
Rival Zone Gaming.
Oh no, you do have the
He's got a custom URL.
Nice. Rival Zone Gaming, and then Twitch is the same.
Subscribe to him.
Rival
He's
Zone Gaming.
close to 1,000.
Yeah, you're so close to 1,000. So if anyone hasn't subscribed to his YouTube,
26.
yeah, he needs like 20 people to go over there, and I'm sure we could probably do that.
Do it.
Utari is also streaming over on Twitch. Utari, who for me doesn't have a webcam, but he does have a webcam over on his Twitch. So you can just see him. He's at twitch.tv/Utarionzo. There's a capital U and capital O in that. And the other players, we have Crimson Hussar and surely only Mikey. or whatever Mikey's going
Mikey
by.
R.
Yeah, Mikey
Yeah,
R.
Mikey R is like my
Backyard.
yeah. That's like everything is on that. But yeah, my Twitch is only Mikey. I don't stream on it, but
No.
maybe we'll see how that changes.
Also, it wasn't directly.
yeah.
It wasn't directly said. You're about ready to end there. Also, me, Commissar
Yeah.
Roach.
I was just gonna. I was.
YouTube.com/Commissar Roach or 100 Roach, depending on however YouTube feels at the time, because apparently my custom URL barely works.
Yeah.
You fix your shit, boy.
So this has been, for anyone that might be new or anything, this has been the Sleeping Giants 5e Playcast. We'll be back next week. See you around then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.